It's time for County Campbell Sports. This Campbell's event is being brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Campbell Sports is also being brought to you by Soul, TNT Gun, RI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. Let's head to the press box.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to the Castle of Chaos. As Campbell County and Thunder Basin get set here for the Battle of Gillette coming your way. And before we dive into that, we've got a special guest with us all the way from Campbell County, the buck-tooth man who loses his teeth, but hey, they look nice and clean now. Coulter Lang joining us. And Coulter, I mean, first off, tell us injury-wise, are you doing better?
Yeah, doing way better. You know, it was kind of sucked to lose a game and then get injured 2 minutes to go with the ball, but it is what it is. You know, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, I'm all right. I'll be fully healthy in 3 weeks, so.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Can't wait indeed. And you committed to a university as well. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I committed to the University of Nebraska-Kearney to go play football there. I mean, I went down there, and it just felt like they were awesome, and they really wanted me. So I'm like, I'm ready to get back to it. So, and they have a good culture around there, a bunch of good guys around there.
That's awesome because, I mean, I know we've done numerous of coaching shows with you, and you always said, man, I want to go play football. I want to go play in the college ranks, and now you get to. Are you pretty pumped up?
Yeah, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but, you know, I got to make the most of it, so I'm going to have to just – it's not going to be easy one bit, but I'm going to have to keep grinding. And
this is just the beginning of your career, right?
Yeah. Oh, you guys just wait. You wait.
I love it. I love the confidence. I mean, and that's really what helped, you know, Campbell County get to the state championship was the confidence that you had throughout the year. And I would love to get to keep seeing it. Now, if anybody wants to watch the games, do you know, is there a stream or anything that if people wanted to watch?
I don't know. I know there's a website, like something in Nebraska, but I forgot. I'm not sure.
Okay, no, not a problem. So you're going to be out there in Kearney, Nebraska. So that is, what, about 6 hours away from here? 7.5 hours. So not too terrible. Nope. So you're going to come up here on Friday nights and watch Campbell County football, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do my best to get up here and come, because obviously they get a new field, right?
Yeah, new field coming in.
Sucks that. I mean, grass was pretty lit. And,
you know, yeah. How was it playing at the University of Wyoming compared to, you know, from the grass field to the turf field in the bigger stage?
It's definitely different, but we practice on the turf field a lot. Mostly, everyone in the state really has turf fields. I think we only had the grass field that year, last year. But yeah, grass fields, it's fun because when you get tackled, it doesn't hurt bad hitting the ground, and I feel as it causes less injuries, but the turf does, and a lot of people don't get to play on grass anymore, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, Coulter, first off, I mean, let's talk about this matchup for a second. I mean, we got the Battle of Gillette coming here. I mean, how much basketball have you been able to kind of tune into, and are you ready for a good matchup tonight?
I haven't really got to tune into a lot, but I'm ready for the matchups between the boys. I mean, I feel like our team matches up really well against theirs. I mean, we got Ethan. We got 2 guys that are 7. It's kind of hard to guard.
Yeah.
6-7 guys in basketball. And
I mean,
I know they move the ball around really well, and if they get open looks and just get rebounds and play defense, I do believe they're going to win this game.
Absolutely. Well, Coulter, we absolutely appreciate you coming up here to the radio booth, telling us, you know, making sure you're all guys, you're all good, you're ready to go and play some college football. We're excited for you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. More to come here with our pregame show live at the Castle of Chaos. We'll be back after this.
Are you nervous about visiting a dental clinic? We understand effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic. Professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
Score big this fall BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with detailed images and MRI.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, the team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and fresh.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, stylish sweater from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just adding a change of colors, make sure you're for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy style.
And welcome back out here to the Castle of Chaos as we get set here at Thunder Basin taking on Campbell County. And we've got a great matchup on tap for you tonight. And joining us here once again, as always, Bubba Ladke. You're joining the crew once again, and we're set for a great matchup.
Oh, you know it. Full house tonight, as expected, man. Let's go. We got a veteran ref crew out here about to tip this thing off.
Tip going to be coming here pretty shortly, and it's up, and you've got a ball game going your way. Taryn's going to get a quick over to Ryland. Taryn being back. Big pickup for the Lady Campbells. Back from Taryn. Taryn over to Ryland. Ryland, three-pointer on the way off the corner. No good on the shot attempt, and Lady Bull basketball. So Lady Bull basketball coming here. And she's going to be on the ground off the baseline, having to push around, and it's going to be picked back up. Here comes Taryn. Taryn tries to push it up or two. Can't get the shot to fall. And it'll be picked up here by the Lady Bolts. Here's Reese McGrath. McGrath from the left side. Kicks it back for the right. And that ball's going to get taken away by Kenna Walker. Here comes Kenna. Going to bring it up the court here for the Lady Camels. Kenna back right to left. She'll cross back left side. Here's Ryland. Ryland having some issues on three-point land. Now pick back up. Here is pass back to left. trying to get the ball moved around. Bella Stewart back in for the first time, and out of bounds it goes. 7 minutes remaining here in the first. Bella Stewart coming back is pretty big, Coach.
But man, she's a baller on both ends, so we're expecting big things for her from the Canis.
Expecting big things and trying to see big things out here. Back for the left side, Reese McGrath. McGrath to the right side. Pump fakes back out to the left wing. Left wing moves over left. Here's Addie Rouse. Rouse moves to the far left. Trying to get the inside, and we got a jump ball. Good defensive pressure there for the Lady Camels.
Man, they're really getting after the Bolts right now. The Bolts haven't got inside three-point line but one time. They're struggling to see the rim at all right now.
Can't see the rim at all, and it's 6:38 left to go here in the first half of play. Back from the left side, drives in is Ketchum, and it can't get anything to go there.
That's a good take. That's a way to hunt the heart there. Getting herself to the free throw line. I know Coach Lucius wants to keep the ball out of the paint, and vice versa. The Bolts, man, they're trying to hunt that paint, get in there and get to the line and get some layups out of it.
Trying to hunt it down. 6:35 up to go here in the first. And the first shot is up in front and back of the iron. No good. Once again, 6:35 up to go here in the first. We're scoreless to start off this ball game. Shot goes up and misses as well, too. And it's picked right back up here for the Lady Bolts. Back for the left side. Lady Campbell's trying to work, and that ball will be taken away. And we got a travel violation here on Thunder Basin. You know, Coach, a lot of things have been going well for both teams, really. I mean, getting Bella Stewart, getting Cameron Howard back for the Lady Camels, and then you've got Thunder Basin, who, you know, been really solid on the offensive boards this season.
You haven't got to watch the Lady Bolts play.
Three ball on the way. Taryn Haugen. Good three-point bucket. 6:13 left to go here in the first half. It's 3-0. Campbell County leads.
Yeah, Camels just ran the inbounds play, got it swung, a little pin down screen, got Haugen a wide open three, and she knocked it down. Then the Bolts come back, turn it.
Ryland back from the left side. Out to the left wing. Trying to get the ball inside the corner post. Back from the left. Kicks it back to Kenna. Kenna drives inside and not going to be able to get anything there. We do have a foul on the play. Foul's going to be called here on Alexandra Walker. Got a foul. We do apologize. Might have some Wi-Fi issues. Vic told me I needed to use his Dragon today, and his Dragon is not great. So we're back to my Dragon here after the timeout we'll call later on. Back for the left side. Here's Rouse. Rouse to the top. Not able to make the shot, and it's going to be rebounded here by the Lady Camels. Back right to left. Moving over. Here's Materine. Materine fires it back out to the left side. We got a traveling violation.
Yeah, Bella got a little happy there. Did ball fake on the three. Picked up her pivot foot. Good close out there by the Lady Bolts.
Good closeout indeed. And going to pick this one up here is Reese McGrath. Back on over to Ketchum. Ketchum back to Rouse. Rouse, pointer, and good. 2-point bucket right there of the elbow on the right wing side. 3-2. Lady Camels lead this one still. Thunder Basin with Ellie Houserider trying to push it up the court. Back out from the left side. Here comes one off the right wing. Right wing left. 5:05 up to go here first. Pushing it up and out of bounds it goes. Good defensive pressure by the Lady Camels, and substitution's going to be checking in.
Yeah, that was solid. That's the ball pressure. We've talked about it before. Coach Lucian, she's all about it, man. Get up and get close and get your hands active. It's causing problems right now for the Lady.
Some issues are the Lady Bolts, and in that category, it's 3-2. 5:02 left to go here in the first half of play. Going to bring this one up. Here is Taryn Haugen. Haugen from the top of the key. Cross right, cross left. Drives inside with the underhand. Bucket falls right there off that free throw line. Another good shot here for It's 5-2. Campbell's lead. Reese McGrath, good defensive pressure. Taryn Haugen's on the floor. It's going to be picked up by the Bolts, and timeout for the Lady Bolts as well. We are going to take a timeout with them, and we'll be right back here with more Lady Campbell basketball and Lady Bolt basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist?
They'll pick back up here. Here's Hattie Rouse. Rouse off the left side, drives inside. The upper hand layup, no good. On the shot attempt there. Here comes Kenna Walker, going to bring it up the court now. Back right to left, drives in, left hand lay. Up is good. Oh my goodness, Kenna Walker. She Euros it and puts it in. A nice bucket, makes it 72. 2:53 left to go here in the first. Back from the left to right.
Nice take. Just got to her spot on the block. Couple pound dribbles. And the Bolts needed that.
7-4 ball game. 2:36 remaining here in the first. 3-point lead here for the Lady Camels. Really working the way here. And we got a traveling violation. Now, one of the big things that we, obviously it was kind of a surprise in the moment because we didn't have the Campbell County girls this week for the show. And they had to cancel last minute, that type of stuff. And so we didn't really get to know Taryn Halligan, Bella Stewart getting to join back in the ranks. And you got to say that's a pretty big thing to have.
Yeah, a little inside out, and that's kind of covers the paint and outside the perimeter, taking care of the ball, a little defense, a little rebounding. So I know the Lady Camels are going to benefit from that. They already have.
Definitely benefiting it. Reese McGrath having trouble off the elbow. She'll scurry inside the lane. No good off the left-handed layup. Back up for two. Ellie Hostreiter good. Ellie Hostreiter coming away with a big bucket and a big board. Kenna Walker will bring it up the court now from the tie line. It moves right to left. Pushing it out for the left side. Drives inside. Can't get that shot. And a foul on the court. 7-6. So that's going to be foul number 5 on Thunder Basin. Or it's going to be on Campbell County, and that's going to put to the line are the Camels. That's not where you wanted to start out, Coach.
No, low, ultra-aggressive crashing. Coach wants them to crash. Coach Luchent does, and you just got to know if you're in position or not. If you didn't beat your lady to the spot, then you just got to kind of live with it and hustle back on D. But it's a great box out by McGrath, man. It was physical and kept the Lady Camel off. And she earns her spot at the line and makes the second one.
Makes the second one here, and now we roll back. 7-7. We got a tie ball game, ladies and gents. Back from the left side. Here comes Ryland Haugen. Haugen, 7-7 ball game. Fires out right, and it's out of bounds.
I like that flare screen there, but a good hard dribble towards it shortens that pass and maybe gives an opportunity for the Lady Camels to get a shot off there. But that 40-foot pass is always tough cross court.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard pass right there, and got to pick it up from the left side. Right to left. Drives in. Back to the left. Here's Ketchum. Ketchum. Back to the top. Leaker trying to work her way around. Fires it back to McGrath, and it's going to be picked up here by Kenna. Kenna's going to bring it past the tie line. Rex back right to the left. Going up for the shot, no good on the shot attempt. Up and around the iron, no good there from Mendoza.
Oh, was it Mendoza?
Mendoza, three-pointer. Reese McGrath, no good. Ellie Hostreiter off the rebound. And Lanker with the board. Back to Ketchum. Ketchum, three-pointer on the way. No good. Off the back as well. And picked back up here for the Lady Camels. Lyle Linker brings up the ball. Back from the right side. Here comes Kenna Walker. Walker back left. Gets it back. Walker. To Haugen. All tied here at 7. 22 seconds remaining here in the first. Kenna Walker going to get called for a walk. Not where you wanted to kind of play that one out.
No, it was a long closeout, and Walker's going to let it fly. So she did a nice ball fake, but just picked up her pivot foot as she was attacking. Something good if she could have kept that down, they were going to get an easy one. But as it is, it was a travel.
Yes, it was. Back from the left side. Firing it back in. That ball's going to be picked up here, and a quick bucket for the Bolts makes this 9-7 as we head to the break. We'll be right back here with more Lady Bolt basketball and Campbell County Lady Camel basketball here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or serviceswi.com.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly service.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our...
And welcome back here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Taryn Haugen, three-pointer at the top of the key.
Yes, you got a flare screen, then came back into a ball screen from the passer, and the defender went under the screen, so that's the automatic. You let it fly.
Drives in, Ellie Hastreiter up for two. Can't get the shot to go.
Foul on Maya there. I'd like to see the Lady Camel stay a little more disciplined on defense where they're not lunging and getting out of position and then fouling there. The Bolts have been at the line often. And for the listeners at home or wherever you're listening, I do bleed purple and gold, so I may say we when the Camels are doing something.
You definitely do. But that's okay.
You know, it is
you're
what it is.
Throwing through.
It is what it is. I bleed it, so it's just kind of the way it is. But, I know a lot of these, no more of the boys are for the Bolts, and I see them in the gym. We'll talk about those in a bit, man. They got some hoopers over there at Thunder Basin.
Back in for the left side. Paul's going to get taken away. Ashton catch him up for two. No good. You got to pick up by Reese McGrath. Ooh, thought that would be a kickball violation. But Walker's going to save it. Back for the left side. Drives inside the lane. Backhanded lay. And no good. But once again, back to the free throw line. And, if you're Thunder Basin, driving in is their specialty.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of it. And like I just mentioned, they're getting themselves to the line. So I think they just need to keep attacking like they have been. And they need to start making some of these free throws. They've missed. I think they missed 8 free throws.
Yeah,
now,
they've missed.
They could come back to haunt them
already.
They just need to keep attacking and then knock their free throws down. There's one right there. Good shooter's touch.
So it's 11-10 now. 7:26 remaining here in the second quarter. Ryland's going to bring it up, and a foul is going to be on Walker. Thunder Basin, they've been rocking these new jerseys as well. They apparently, the story goes, the booster club of the Campbell County or of Thunder Basin girls, they saw the jerseys that they were wearing, and they said, "No, you'll need some new uniforms." So the booster club came up and got Thunder Basin some new uniforms, men and women. So that was kind of cool.
Okay, Gillette and Thunder, they love their athletics and sports, and they've always went the extra mile for the kids in this town.
Back from the left side, here's Stewart. Stewart gets that ball knocked away. Rouse, good defensive coverage. Back over to Haugen. Haugen steps up, shoots the three, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Mendoza. Up for two, no good on that shot either. Or it's going to be Callie Eyeshide. And 6:50 left to go here with a second. Back for the right side, Reese McGrath up for two, no good. Kendall Walker off the rebound. And Reese McGrath is going to nail that one out of bounds. Once again, 6:43 left to go here in this second quarter of play. This game is presented by Fisher Sand and Gravel, 2 locations to serve you, and Spearfish Inn in Newcastle. Our pregame is presented by Helen Storm. We'll clean it up Halftime show straight lawn care. That's going to be coming up in about 6 minutes and 38 seconds. We'll break down the first half of what went down. Here's Taryn. Taryn back from the left side. Kicks it back right. And Reese McGrath will pick it up. It's 11-10. Here, Bolts lead by 1. Reese McGrath will bring it up from the lane. Free throw line. Inside pass back to Hostreiter. Hostreiter to catch him off the three-point line. No good on three-point shot.
It's good look by Ketchum. Yeah, she's shooting like 44% from three, which is outstanding.
Ryland,
no matter what level you're at.
Ryland drives the baseline, can't get the shot to fall. It's still 11-10, 1 point lead.
Yeah, 44%. If you're in the NBA, WNBA, college, both men's, women, like that's a good 3-point percentage. That's high efficiency. What are we at? That's 1 point. Yeah, 1 point. She's 2-8 points per possession. You're going to win a lot of games, man.
11-10, 6:02 left to go here in the second. I'll allow you to keep doing the math because the math ain't mathing for me a lot of times. Back from the right side, drives inside the lane, can't get the shot to fall. And it'll be Lady Campbell Lady Bolt basketball, 11-10, 5:54 left to go in the second. Now, we do want to apologize. Once again, we were using a bad Wi-Fi router. Don't know why why one Dragon works perfectly and one doesn't. I don't understand.
You know, when you talk that techie stuff, I'm not much of a tech guy. I got a few techs coaching.
Yeah.
But that whole technology thing, I don't know. It's more technical fouls that I got maybe 3 of.
Yeah, so we should be all good now. So if you're wondering where the game was on the Facebook stream, that is why we were dealing with those Wi-Fi issues. And, but of course we had the good router set up ready to go just in case. So, but it takes a moment for it to boot up. Back from the left side, McGrath will get it over to Izzy Carter. Cross right, cross left. Carter over to Ketchum. Ketchum to the left wing. Left wing drives inside the lane. Right-handed layup, no good. And Callie Eischide's going to try to pick up the board, but it will be Kenna Walker who will bring it up the court here. Back from right to left. The bounce pass back to Maya. Oh, man. Maya about to put a great finish on it. But instead, we're heading right to the free throw line. But, hey, that's what you want, too.
Yeah, Walker, man, the rebound, heads out, full speed ahead. She's got speed on her, and it's good to see the bigs run, and then Walker reward her, dumping it off when the help came. That's a perfect read.
Perfect read indeed, and the shot is up and no good. Back from the right side, three-pointer, Izzy Carter. No good from three-point land. Catch him off the rebound. Catch him back to McGrath. McGrath off the right side, cross right, cross left. Back to Rouse. Rouse, three-pointer at the top. No good there. And rebounded once again by Bella Stewart. Trevor Halligan will bring it up the court, 11-10, 5:07 left to go here in the first half. Taryn drives in, right post, goes up. It's blocked and caught by Ashton Ketchum and Addie Rouse. Bolts wanted a foul there, but here comes Rouse. Cross right, cross left, drives inside the lane. The up and no good on the shot. Once again, another great attempt here by the Lady Bolts, driving inside and right back to the free throw line.
Yeah, great attack right there. And it was right to left. You know, they've been attacking right and right there. Addison, man, she goes right to left crossover, gets the two camels on the right side, and she attacks left and draws the foul. A little flat on that free throw. She needs to get a little bit of arch, a little rotation, give it a chance. These rims, they got brand new rims here at Campbell County High. I don't know how old the ones were before, but they were super soft. These ones are a little stiff. She missed the second one as well.
So it was a rebounded by Stewart. Stewart will fire it over to Kenna. 4:46 left to go here in the second. It's 11-10. Bolts still lead by 1. As that ball's going to move back for the right side. I thought that hit the ump or the official, and if it hits the official, I thought it's supposed to be a dead ball.
It's wherever they're at on the court. So if they're on the court, they're part of the court. If they're off the court, it's out of bounds.
Then it's out of bounds.
Yeah, they're part of the out of bounds. So
all right,
the refs on the. It's just like You could dribble it off the ref's head if you want, but might not want to do that.
Yeah,
Deem that intentional, you might get tech.
Yeah.
We're talking about techies, you know.
Yeah, that one might go intentional on that part.
When it comes to routers, you like techies, and when you're playing basketball, you don't like techies.
You don't like techies at all.
No, we don't want any techies.
Man, did you see the double tech the other day? I believe it was in a college basketball game. A double tech captain. Because they couldn't figure out who it was on, so they just called it on both.
Oh, geez.
It was crazy.
I'm not a big fan of that one here. Kind of like the double foul.
Absolutely.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Bell Martinson back for the right side, and oh no, it was the Pronghorns game. That's where it was. That they called it double technical foul. I was like trying to remember what game I saw that on. It was actually a game that I was calling.
Okay.
So. Kind of crazy, 11-10, 4:11 left to go here in the second quarter. Reese McGrath brings him past the timeline, right to left, trying to look for the screen from Rouse. She'll drive inside his right. Reese once again back to Hustreiter. And it's going to be a jump ball, 11-10, 4:03 remaining here in the second quarter.
So McGrath's got some speed, and she can get by her gal, but, you know, her teammate cuts in front, kind of clog it for her. I think if they space, you know, like space ready to shoot, she can kick it out, or maybe go opposite, and she could dump it off, but kind of got right in the way of the train track.
Right there in shot, Izzy Carter back inside to Rouse. Rouse uses her body up for two. Good.
That's how you go get a basketball right there. She was draped all over. Man, she went and got it and finished.
11-10 to score. Back from the left side. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked back up. Now it's still on the ground. Bolts will push it up, and now they'll have the basketball trying to work their way. Back from left to right. Here come the Lady Bolts. Back to Reese McGrath. McGrath on the far side. Back to Carter. Carter inside, and that he is not going to be there.
Good curl cut. You know, a lot of their stuff's been coming off penetration for the Bolts, but there she got a little cross screen. Girl was trailing her. She curled right to the rim, got the camel on her hip, and attacked.
Yeah.
Had a chance for an and one, but Bolts missed another free throw.
Olivia Couch working out there. 13-10.
See what she's shooting on the year. I know she's shooting 44 from three. I just wanted to see what it was from the line. She misses them both. It's been a little bit of an issue for the Lady Bolts, man. They need to start hitting some of these free throws to pull away.
Yeah, those free
They wouldn't
throws
be close right now if they're hitting their free throws.
Yeah, they've kind of struggled on those the past few games. As that one's going to miss from three-point land, and here comes the Lady Bolts back to McGrath, and we're heading right back to the free throw line. You know, you bring up a great point. I mean, you make these free throws, obviously you're up more than 13-10. You're up probably 17-10,
sure.
maybe
No,
even.
no, we're talking
You
it's
think
like
it's full double figures?
24, yeah. You shoot 80% there.
I mean, that's
23,
big.
24-10 right now.
I mean,
not even a game.
Here's McGrath, and misses the first. Just
Thought
haven't
maybe
been
we
able
could
to get
take
those.
the jinx off for him by talking about it, but guess not. They're still missing. McGrath's got a burst, man. She goes hard right. She's got a little hezzy, and she's getting by anytime she wants right. There it is.
Second shot is something good. So makes one, misses one. Back for the left side. 3:07 left to go here in the second. 14-10 going up for the shot, and
Pelton
that
comes
shot
in
falls.
off the bench ready to shoot. First touch, she didn't have the ball for .5, and she's got herself a three-point bucket.
Pelton has always done a pretty solid job coming in. Izzy Carter drives inside the lane. She's fouled, but no foul call. And a point. Man, great finish by her, but that was an interesting no call. As Reese McGrath is going to bring it up after passing the timeline. From the right to left, here's Ketchum. Three-pointer around the way, no good. Olivia Couch trying to pull up the rebound. She does, but it's right there off the baseline, so it will no longer be that way. It'll be Lady Bolt or Lady Campbell basketball. Bolt's checking in a couple of players. So 16-13, it's a three-point deficit here for the Lady Camels. Rylan Haugen from the timeline. Fires left. Finds Bailey. Back from the left, Kenna Walker. Kenna inside. Stewart off the right post. Steps back, shoots, finds two. Can't get it to fall. And here come the Lady Bolts back with Olivia Couch. Couch will get it back to McGrath. McGrath back to Hastreiter. Hastreiter back to McGrath. McGrath crosses right, crosses left. Drives inside the lane. Can't get to her own shot. She picks up her own miss, though. Back to Ketchum. She'll drive inside the lane. The left elbow up for two. No good. Rebounded by Couch again. Up and fouled.
Nice
Olivia
hustle.
Couch.
Yeah, she went flying in there. 3 Camels standing and watching, and she says, I'm going to go get this thing and get to the free throw line.
And that's what these Lady Bolts have been able to do. I mean, they've been able to get to the line quite a bit, and you mentioned it. If they're hitting the free throws, this is a double-digit game. They missed the first. It's kind of hard to, if you're thinking about that in that case. If you're the Lady Bolts, you're just like, man, right there.
Yeah, you can't think about it. Every shot's a new shot. You step up to the line, you're just thinking swish, you're thinking 2 fingers through the middle, whatever it is, up, straight, just some positive talk and visualize it going in, and Couch did right there and got themselves 1 point out of that possession.
Back from the left side. Trying to push the ball around. Back from the top, here's Kenna Walker. Walker finds it over to Ryland. We're getting close to about a minute left to go in the second quarter. 17-13, 4-point lead for the Lady Bolts. Ball goes, fires, three-pointer from Ryland. No good off the right corner. And a rebound off the tip away from Ashton Ketchum was Olivia Couch. Reese McGrath will bring it up the court now. McGrath to the right side, back over to Ketchum. Ketchum moves back to Hastreiter. Hastreiter to McGrath. McGrath to the top. Drives inside. Right-handed layup. Good. 19-13. 19-13. Lady Bolts lead by 6. Back from the left side. And timeout Camels. 19-13 the score with 36.3 seconds left to go here in this first half. We'll take a timeout as we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more of Lady Camel basketball and Lady Bolt basketball here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
And welcome back here with more here on 97.3 Camel FM. Chase Worsley bringing you the call. Back from the left side. Fires it back out over to the corner. Corner to the right side. Corner left. Fires it. Drives in as Ryland off the baseline. Back with 25 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Back from the left side. Kenna Walker at the top. Trying to push right to left. Here's Ryland. Ryland back to the right side, and we've got a foul. Blocking foul called.
Eight seconds, so the Camels can run about one action here and try to get a shot. Oh, and they skip past it to no man's land. It should be out where she threw it.
Yeah.
Coming back this way, and the Bolts are going to have 7.7, so plenty of time to run an action. So a couple passes and get a clean look here, possibly.
Yeah, plenty of time, and 7.7 left to go. Both officials going to take a look for a moment.
Yeah, I guess the clock shouldn't have started, so 8 seconds, so.
Yeah. 8.4.
About a 15-foot pass takes a second. Every dribble's about a second. A shot's a second. So, I mean, you can go almost down and back, right here. The Camels could steal it, and the Bolts could get it back and still go get a layup. So, a lot of time for the Lady Bolts.
7 seconds remaining here in the first half. 19-13. Reese McGrath out from the top. Drives in right. steps up. She'll shoot the long three. That's no good. All right, they're at the buzzer, and that will do it for the first half of basketball. It's 19-13. Bolts lead by 6 over Campbell County. We'll come back here in a moment. We'll take a timeout. And when we come back, we have more Lady Campbell and Lady Bolt action here on 97.3 Campbell FM.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin 4.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Crave.
And we'll get back here with more of Lady Campbell and Bolt basketball here on 97.3 Campbell FM as the Campbell County cheerleaders out there performing here for halftime. Coach, right now it's 19-13. And what would you be saying here at this half?
Well, I think both teams are somewhat happy with their defense. Other than allowing a little bit of penetration, I say for the Lady Camels, they don't want, the Bolts getting in there and getting to the free throw line so much. So the Bolts are 7 for 14 from 2, so that's what you want, about 50% from 2. It's pretty much all around the rim. And then about 5 for 20 from the free throw line. So you got to expect the Bolts they're better free throw shooters than that. They're going to shoot, that's what we said. That's 15 points they left up there. Catchum's an 86% free throw shooter. She's a good shooter. She's not going to miss for any more free throws. So the Lady Camels are at halftime saying we can't rely on them missing free throws, right? You got to guard. You got to keep them out of the paint. I think the Bolt side just saying keep attacking. We want to keep getting to the free throw line. Lady Camels, they got to take care of it on the other end. And get good shots. I think the Bolts are doing a nice job of helping on defense. I like to say a little rondo fake, a little ball fake playoff too. When they did that and kicked it out, they got some clean looks, and I think they just got to continue to do that. But yeah, I like the tempo. Both teams' intensity is nice, and kind of what you expect. It's a grinded out game here. You never know whoever's favored in this rivalry game. They just kind of throw all that stuff out, and teams come out and battle, and whoever wants it the most usually goes and gets it.
Yeah, it's never a. What you say? It's never an easy test trying to win here in one on a rivalry match, but one playing even at your home court, especially in this matchup. I mean, Thunder Basin and Campbell County both are two teams that they know how to win games, especially down the stretch. But you mentioned it. I mean, free throw game. If Thunder Basin actually shoots 80% from the free throw, this is like a double-digit game already. Yeah, it'd be a whole different ball game right now. I think the Lady Camels are happy, like, hey, we're in a 2-possession game right now, down 6 points. Like, that's they're looking this as kind of a win. The Lady Camels are 5 for 20, from the field. So that's why I talk about getting better shots and better decisions. Yeah. That comes down to, okay, there's two black jerseys on me. I fake it. I got to find the white jersey that's open and then just keep playing off that and try to create an advantage somewhere. Make those long closeouts and then be fundamentally sound. Don't pick up the pivot feed. Catch ready to shoot, all that stuff. So, yeah, it should be an exciting second half here. I'm excited. Yeah, it should be definitely a very exciting second half coming your way. Again, it's 19-13 right now. Bolts lead by 6. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back here with more of our Strands of Lawn Care halftime show coming up after this.
Around here, the work starts early, and we wouldn't have it any other way. From lush green lawns in the summer to reliable snow removal in the winter, we're here year-round to keep your property looking its best.
At Strands Lawn Care, we take pride in every property we touch. From backyards to business fronts, it's about more than landscaping for us. It's about helping our community look its best.
We're your neighbors. We shop at the same stores, our kids go to the same schools, and we treat every property like they're our own.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't just where we work, it's where we live.
Strands Lawn Care. Local people, lasting results.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects, from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
And welcome back here on 97.3 Campbell FM. Chase Horsley, the Horseman, alongside here with Bubba Ladke. And hey, you know what, Bubba? We were talking about free throw percentage and coming out. Normally, you see teams just kind of shoot shots. Thunder Basin, I guess Coach Holmes was very strict, saying we're doing free throw drills when we get back out there.
Yeah, you know, like I mentioned, it's just you got to believe it's going in.
Yeah.
You just got to visualize it going in. Every shot you shoot's going in. If you miss 3 in a row before that, who cares? Step up to the line, just see it swishing. You know, like I mentioned, just one positive word. If it's 2 fingers over the middle, is it swish? Is it straight? Is it arch? You know, whatever. Just something where you see it going in and not think about it. You know, a lot of times it's just overthinking and just just go make the shot.
Go make the shot indeed. All right, we've kind of went over the free throw percentage situation. Bubba, what are your keys to the second half?
Well, like I mentioned, the Bolts are going to want to keep attacking, and then so the Camels try to keep it out of the paint. Maybe the Bolts then counter that with kick-out threes. And Lady Camels got to take care of it and get good shots. They need to hunt the heart, but then make good decisions when they get there.
Hunt the harp, and I like that. Hunt the harp.
The heart of the key.
The heart
right
of the
key.
key.
The heart, yeah, hunt the heart. So find the paint.
From the left side, moves back is Kenna Walker. Walker back loose at the basketball. It's picked up here by Thunder Basin. So already to start off, it's a quick steal transition. Back up for two. Hattie Rouse from the right side. Post up for two. Can't get this shot to go. Lee Hausreiter puts it back up and it falls good. So that's kind of how you start off the momentum if you're really going to put in any case of that. 21-13, 7:22 left to go here in the third. Bella fires it over to Taryn. Taryn will drive the baseline. She'll try to push around the Euro step. Oh, she makes a beautiful pass over.
Yeah, we'll call
Maya
it that. We'll call it that. You know, somebody says a fading one.
A fading 1-2.
One-footed left hook and happened to end up in her teammates' hands. But hey, we'll take it any which way.
Something there, right? Just anything. Back from the left side, 21-13, 7:06 left to go here in the third. Bringing it up is Addie Rouse. Rouse fires it over to Reese McGrath. Out of bounds it goes. 21-13 still the score. 7:01 left to go in the third.
Yeah, I like the idea by the Bolts. Take it up the court quick, try to find some advantage, but just threw it behind her there and out of bounds. The Camels get it back.
So 6:56 left to go in the third, 21-13. Taryn will get it over to Ryland. Ryland at the top. Back over to Kenna. Kenna will be guarded here by Walker. Kenna will drive inside the lane, find some separation. Ho-ho! Kenna's speed rolls in.
Yeah, nifty move. They did a little clear out there, a little fake ball screen up top, ghosted the thing, and Kenna did what she does best, and that's attack the right side.
Catch him three-pointer, no good, off the right corner. And Addie Rouse is going to pick up a foul. They're going to call this one a little bit of a push on Taryn. Actually, they're going to call more of a hold. And 21-15 the score. 6:28 left to go in the third quarter. Bolts lead this one by 6. As they're trying to push around, ball goes out of bounds. Last touched off here by the Lady Camels. And it's going to be Thunder Basin Bolt basketball. Ellie Hausreiter is going to inbound the basketball here. On the left side, here's Walker. Walker at the top. She'll drive in, fires it back out over to Ketchum. Ketchum to the left wing. Push in. Steps. Pump fakes. Up for two. Alexandra Walker off the left-handed post. 23-15 now. 6:09 left to go here in the third. Ryland will bring it up past the tie line on the right side, guarded by Ashton Ketchum. Ketchum back left. Gets it over to Maya. Maya trying to draw the baseline. Gets it back to Ryland. Ryland three-pointer off the side of the iron. No good. Paolo Stewart off the rebound. Pushing up right to left. No good on the shot, though. Thunder Basin trying to pick up the quick rebound. Catch him on the floor, but it'll be Reese McGrath with the ball. Gets it back to Hausreiter. Hausreiter fires it back to Rouse. Rouse to the left wing. Top of the key. Back over to Walker. Walker to Rouse. Rouse to Reese McGrath. McGrath drives inside the lane. Up for two. Can't get it to go either. And the extra mid-range shot, no good. Put back up, no good there. Two missed putbacks, and it's 23-15. Campbell County basketball. 5:22 left to go here in the third. Stewart past the tie line. Gets it back over to Ryland. Where's to be Taryn. Taryn guarded by Reese McGrath off the right elbow. Using back from left. Dribbles after getting a ball knocked away from McGrath. The bounce pass inside. Ooh, good hands by Rouse. And a jump ball will be called. Addie Rouse putting a hand on it real quick before Stewart's able to go up. Good play by her.
It was. Great defense by the Bolts there. Ball pressure, they're denying. Back cut, the help's right there. So they deserve the ball right here on the jump. Alternate possession.
You know, we haven't given our camera shout out yet. Mercedes doing a fantastic job today rolling the cam. And I gave her a challenge today. It's more of, we want to get some little bit more of those in closer shots, and she's doing a fantastic job at it. Love it. Reese McGrath up from the right wing. She'll get the looks for the screen from Walker. Walker Now has the basketball from McGrath. McGrath finds inside, pass to Ketchum. Oh, good cut.
Great cut, great pass right behind the ear. Catch and finish on the run. Nice play, Lady Bolts.
So pushing it out from the left side, Marley will fire it over to Callie, and out of bounds it goes, but they're going to call a jump ball before the baseline hits, and it'll stay Campbell County basketball. 25-15, the largest lead for the Bolts tonight is up to 10. 25-15. 4:32 left to go here in the third. Back from the left side, Kenna Walker. Walker to the top, and a legal screen, it looks like, and it's going to be called here on Callie Eyeshide. 25-15, 4:28 left to go here in the third, and if you're Campbell County, those are the shots you really want to.
Well, the fouls, it's
yeah.
a turnover. So a foul when you have the ball is a turnover. So, yeah, you want to limit those as much as you can.
Ashton Ketchum, ball's going to be taken away and picked back up and jump ball. So that's 3 straight jump balls we've had in the matter of a minute.
Yeah, good defense by both teams. They're pressuring the ball and their hands are active.
4:17 left to go in the third. 25-15, 10-point lead here for the Lady Bolts. Fires back out to the left wing to Ashton Ketchum. Ketchum, left wing, drives, fires it back to Rouse. Rouse will look. Now she'll get it over to Walker. Walker drives in the left-handed post. No good on the shot attempt. And she'll be fouled. 25-15 at 4:02 left to go here in the third.
Good take, little ball fake, long closeout. It all, we call it dominoes in the boys program for us for years, where you get a little advantage. You just want the dominoes to keep falling. Make that little advantage a little bigger with each pass until you have a long closeout like that. And now it's either a 3 or such a long closeout, you can do a little fake and get yourself right to the rim or to the free throw line like we got right now.
Well, the first free throw does go good here for Alexandra Walker. And as we talked about at a halftime, they really worked on getting those free throw shots to fall. I mean, that was their practice drills that they were doing, and both pay off as Walker makes both. Here's Kenna trying to get the ball past the timeline. Finally does. Guarded by Walker. Drives in. Kenna back left. Drives back to Stewart. Stewart goes up for the shot. Blocked by Hostreiter. Saved by Stewart. Three-pointer by Kenna. No good. Bella Stewart almost with the rebound. She does take it away from Hostreiter. Back out over to Marley. Marley will set it up on the right wing, and foul on the court. It's going to be against Alexandra Walker. You had the 14s going up against each other. You don't see that matchup a lot. When you have the 2 double numbers going up against each other.
I didn't even pay attention then. I'm looking at the hands in the back and the spacing on the weak side. And by golly, good awareness on your part.
27-15 the score. Back from the inside pass, Callie double team, triple teamed, up for 2. Can't get the shot to go. Izzy Carter rings up the board. 3:27 left to go here in the third. Carter gets it over to McGrath. McGrath has it over the left wing. Screen by Rouse. Rouse to McGrath. McGrath drives in, and no foul, no nothing. Last touched off here by the Camels.
McGrath
stay
is like
Bolts
a little
basketball.
snake. You watch her attack. She really understands angles. She dips that shoulder if you watch, and then leans in front of it. What I say, puts the defender in jail and has that advantage by just dipping that shoulder and getting in front. She does a great job of that.
Couch gets it back out to the corner to Carter. Carter drives the baseline. Izzy Carter coming away with some points, makes this 29-15. And Carter's got 4 points on the day so far. Marley up for 2, no good. And Izzy Carter almost had a quick block, but the officials are going to say it didn't even touch her. But no, I was going to say, I thought that was Campbell basketball all day long. If you weren't calling a foul in that case, means Izzy Carter got all ball.
It was tipped.
Yeah, 29-15 the score still. 14-point lead. From the right side is Maya. Maya drives, fires it back left. Here's Haugen. Haugen will drive, scurries the lane. Can't get it to go. Gets her own miss. Back up for the shot. Man, what a high shot and heave. And it falls good. 29-17, 2:44 remaining here in the third. From the left side, here's Reese McGrath. Going to bring it up to timeline. Pass to Campbell. Trying to look for the screen from Izzy Carter. Back to McGrath. McGrath to Ketchum. Ketchum. Ball's going to be poked away. But foul is on Rylan Haugen. It's always hard time trying to find some quick steals and pokeaways whenever you have really good ball security.
Yeah, I mean, the better players you play, you're just not going to get away with it. You're going to pick up fouls. And if you're playing someone with no skill whatsoever, you can probably, try that and get some easy ones. But against people that can handle it,
Izzy Carter finds the inside pass to Reese McGrath. It was a great play. Just couldn't get the shot to fall from McGrath. Kenna has a 1-2 up for the shot blocked. Or excuse me, blocking foul, not blocked, but blocking foul.
Yeah, I like the pitch ahead there by Bella Stewart. She gets the ball and instantly looks ahead, and that another way to get advantage is on the fast break. That's the way I like it. Number one, that's what we'd say to tell our guys, like, best way to get advantage, just outrun your guy, beat him down the floor, get an advantage that way, and that's exactly what the Lady Camels did. And Walker makes her first free throw.
Walker makes the first, 29-18, and as we talked about, your job was to work on free throw percentages, and both teams, I mean, that's something that they've been working on throughout this season, and Lady Camels still trying to find win number 2 on the year. As the second shot goes, their solo win so far was against Cheyenne South. Thunder Basin sitting in 4th place in the state right now in Class 4A. After having some pretty solid games, beating Central last week, 47-45, falling to East, and Laramie beat Central last night. Or excuse me, Central beat Laramie last night. Back from the left side, up for 2. Rouse can't get the shot to fall, 29-19. And that was a big game for the Lady Bolts. I mean, Central, Laramie, I think it's going to be a tough girls matchup. Whoever makes it out to state. Going up for the shot, no good on the shot attempt from Eyeshide. And here comes Rouse. Rouse picks it up, and she'll fire it out of bounds. Going to nail a couple of cheerleaders. And finally, we'll bring the basketball in.
Yeah, Lady Camels really haven't got a good look at it. I think they could be a little more patient in space. Just because you're close to the basket doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sometimes people think, oh, you're forfeit. It's not a good shot if there's people around you. You have to alter your shot. So they can be patient. Here's McGrath, like I talked about right there. Put her gal in jail. Got to the right of the front of the rim. Yep, McGrath is a great take.
Back to Rouse, back up for the shot. The putback goes.
And see that
31-19.
Starts with an advantage by McGrath. She gets right to the heart, right in the middle of the paint. Got dipped that shoulder, got in front of her girl, put her in jail, shoots a good shot. She's open, no one around her. And when the defense is rotating, that's where you get those offensive rebounds. And the Lady Bolts just got 2 right there and got that easy putback. So it all started with that advantage started by McGrath.
31-19, the score as time out was called here by I believe it was by the Camels. 31-19 the score.
Yeah, if you look over at Coach Luchin, when her, what's that called, a ponytail, when it's bobbing, she's got something to say, and it's got some intensity behind it. I've seen that thing bob a few times, We got 2 redheaded coaches here, 2 ex-Camels. We got Haley over there on the air side, man. I got to like it. Little red hair, little fire.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I mean, you know.
Haley's is a little redder than Brady's. Brady's is turning a little brown in her. She might dye it because I think it actually might be gray. I can say that because it's my sister.
Oh, heavens. You're going to get in trouble. Back to Marley off the left wing. 31-19 drives inside. Lady Camels. And Marley coming away with a nice layup.
Good. Lefty Lou, man. Lane's cleared. Now there's good vision. Attack where there's space, and she attacked the space and got right to the rim.
31-21, back to Hustreiter. Hustreiter, ball is going to get knocked out of bounds. 1:07 left to go in the third. 31-21. The inbound sets it back out over to Carter. Carter, guarded by Marley. Marley back from the left side, taken away. Mayo will have the basketball. 31-21, 56 seconds left to go. Back from the left side. Back to Kenna. Kenna. Back to Ryland. Fires it back to Marley. Marley trying to roll something quick. Finds the inside pass, and it's going to be taken away. Here comes Reese McGrath driving inside. 36 seconds. The bounce pass back to Carter. The foul.
Good help side by McGrath. So both of them is just almost the same exact possession on each end. It was a back cut from the wing. Corner helps, gets the steal by Maya on one end. Other end, McGrath on the help side. Camels with a nice back cut. They throw it to the back cut. There's McGrath there for the steal. So both teams could have faked the lady that's cutting, skip it to the corner, and they're going to find an open three. We'll see if they can make that adjustment.
The shot is up and good.
Visualization, swish.
32-21. You know, I think we, I really think Coach Holmes really got into them on these free throws. As Izzy Carter makes the second, makes this 33-21. 34.3 seconds left to go here in the third. 33-21. Back for the left side. Here comes Ryland. Ryland past the timeline. Guarded by Carter. Carter back to Kenna. Kenna at the top. 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Remember, no shot clock here in conference play this season. Marley back for the left wing. Cross right. Drives in baseline. Ball tipped away. Ashton Ketchum with the steal. Here comes Ketchum. Ketchum from the right side. Back to Rouse. Rouse fires it to McGrath. McGrath pump fakes. High pass. And that ball is going to get taken away. Kenna will bring it up the court. 1 second remaining. Firing it up for two. And no good at the buzzer. It's 33-21 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here with more Campbell County and Thunder Basin bowl basketball. The Battle of Gillette coming here on 97.3 Campbell FM.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
And welcome here to the house or castle of chaos, 33-21. I knew I was going to butcher that at one point this round. We were saying the house of chaos all day yesterday, and then I finally got called out for it. But back from Hastreiter. Hastreiter off the baseline, and out of bounds he goes. 10:45 left to go here in the fourth, 33-21. And Bolts lead here in quarter number 4. $7:45 to go. Reese McGrath will bring it up. Campbell County already with their first foul here in the fourth. The one thing here is you got to watch the foul trouble in the fourth for the Camels because you don't want to be sending Thunder Basin to the free throw line. From the right side, drives inside, no good from the two-point shot. Rouse tried to pull up the rebound, but it'll be last touched off by Bella Stewart. 33-21.
Another example of an advantage created by the drive. Open up rebounding opportunities. Lady Bolts are crashing hard and getting a lot of second opportunities.
Far left, Ketchum picked up her dribble. Back to Rouse. Rouse drives in. Scurries the lane and out of bounds it goes. Another good defense possession here by Stewart once again. I mean, she's just not allowing anyone to get anything inside that paint.
Yeah, it's about positioning and desire.
Rouse will drive inside the right post. That time is going to be a foul. And I feel like that one
She was good initially, and then you come down. So, you know, it's the verticality rule. You keep your hands straight up to the ceiling, and you could even jump. And if there's contact, it's not going to be a foul on the defense. But as soon as you break down this way and you're not vertical anymore, then it's going to be a foul.
It's going to be a foul. First shot is up being good.
Another free throw made.
They're pretty close to perfect here in the second half. Second shot is no good that time. 34-21, 7:09 left to go here in the fourth. Fire pass back over to Kenna. Kenna drives inside the baseline, fired it back left over to Callie. Callie Ryland. Oh, good passing movement. Three-pointer all just missed.
Good play.
Matty
Baseline
Rouse.
drift and an extra pass.
McGrath brings it up, fires a little mid-ranger, no good. Rebounded by Hofstreiter, good for two.
There it is, advantage. And then you get the advantage, a good shot, and then you get the extra rebound because the Camels are scrambling. So nice job attacking by McGrath once again.
36-21, 6:36 left to go in the fourth. Firing it back out left corner, three-pointer. Callie Eyeshine, no good. Ashton Ketchum off the board. Walker having some issues with Stewart. Fires it back to Reese McGrath. McGrath back to Ketchum to the top. Three-pointer, a high three, up and no good. Picked up once again by Callie Eyeshine, and Kenna Walker will bring it up the court. Past the tie line, fires it over to Ryland. Ryland wide open, separation, three-pointer, no good. And normally she'll make you pay for those.
Yeah, that was the best look they've had maybe this half. And, it's all about percentages. The more good looks you get, the more you're going to make.
Walker from the right side, and out of bounds he goes off the sideline. Campbell County basketball. 36-21, 5:56 left to go here in the fourth. And coming up tomorrow, they've got to take on a Sheridan squad. In Sheridan are these Camels, so they want to try to come away with a win here today. It's 36-21. We've got a minute timeout. We're going to take it with them. We will be right back here with more Campbell County and Thunder Basin both basketball. The Battle of Gillette here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenient stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
36-21, 5:50 left to go here in the fourth. Ryland's going to bring it up. Fires it back to Stewart. Stewart off the inside pass, and a foul is going to be called here. It's either going to be on Addie Rouse or McGrath, and they're going to call it on Rouse with a push. 36-21, and that brings up the first team foul in the fourth quarter for the Lady Bolts. And now it's a 2-1 team foul situation. Ryland has to get the ball inbounds, just got to get something thrown, and that's 5 seconds. In those situations, when you can't find anyone, what's it better to do? Just to take the 5-second call or just chunk it up?
Well, if you can throw it off the person leg right in front of you, possibly do that. If you got timeouts, use those. You just don't want to throw it where they're going to give them advantage, something where, live ball turnover where they take it the other way for 2-on-1 or something like that.
McGrath back from the right wing, kicks it back to Rouse. Rouse to the top. Top left right, swings it back to Ketchum. Ketchum drives, scurries the lane, good. Ashton Ketchum, mid-floater falls, 38-21, 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Kenna Walker, the right side, back to corner. Corner left to Ryland. Kenna, long three on the way, no good. And it's going to be picked up here once again with another jump ball. It'll be Thunder Basin Bolt basketball. Izzy Carter coming back in here. Going to be inbound here off the baseline. Izzy Carter, a really good softball player. I don't know if you've ever seen her play softball, but man, great softball player. She can play.
Yeah.
38-21. That ball's going to be knocked away. Ryland Helgen will bring it up the court, and a foul.
Now there, you mentioned earlier about stealing it and go. Like I always say, if you're in good position, the offense makes a mistake, mishandles or something, or you can really dictate and turn and then anticipate which way they're going to do. If they're going to do a little cross or a spin move, and you can jump it, do that. And that's exactly what Haugen did right there. I mean, she was in great position. I don't call that reaching. You're moving your feet, you're steady, and you anticipate, and you're the dictator in that situation. That's what Haugen did to get herself that steal there.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty solid job defensively so far. Into the free throw line we go. Bella Stewart back to the line after the quick shot up foul. And the Bolts now have 3 team fouls. 38-21. A 17-point lead. But it keeps getting dwindled quickly.
Yeah, the 4:44 is a lot of time.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah, Camels just want to stay in the press, try to get turnovers. That's the quickest way to get back in it.
Second shot falls, and 38-22 the score. 4:40 left to go in the fourth. Izzy Carter fires it back to Hostreiter. Hostreiter back to Couch. Couch pump fakes off the left elbow, back over to Ketchum. Ketchum will drive inside the lane, up for 2, foul. Back to the free throw line we go.
She's done a nice job attacking all night. Like,
yes,
she goes hard right. She's long strides. She gets that advantage by that last step, and she gets the advantage, and it's either foul or she's going to get a clean look.
38-22. Ketchum, shot is up and good.
Nothing but bottom right there. I mean, that's pretty. That's the 86% free throw shooter that she is. I mean, same routine each time. Probably about 47 degrees on that arch right there. It's going to be between 43 and like 43, 45 kind of deal. She has a little bit more arch than the average, but it's good. It makes the basket bigger with that arch.
Makes this 40-22. 4:30 left to go in the fourth. Ball's going to be tipped away. Cameron trying to work her way. Has to get the ball passed away. Oh, Izzy Carter just picked up the foul. Actually, they're going to put it on Ketchum. Got a little bit of the hand. I thought Carter was going to have a nice little clean steal, but a foul called, and they got to get the ball past the Thailand pretty quick. Here's Ryland, ball knocked away, and Ashton Ketchum once again doing another good defensive job.
Yeah, she can get after it. Length, good footwork, long arms. She's causing havoc.
One of the big things that this Thunder Basin team has had a little issues with is some of the aggressiveness. That's kind of where they got down. Oh, my goodness. Taryn Algan fires one from deep, and she bops it in. What a shot.
Yeah, I mean, 15 points, late. The coach calls timeout. Like, they're going to set up the press. Maybe they have a little junk defense where they trap right after half, kind of a 2-3 extended thing. They might go to that, but now that the Bolts, I mean, they fouled 4 times, so if the Lady Camels are aggressive, they get to the free throw line. Bolts are going to press. The Lady Camels get fouled in their backcourt. They go shoot free throws with the clock stopped, which is huge and probably one of the best ways to get back in the game. I mean, number one, probably get live ball turnovers you can attack. Number two, get fouled, early in possessions, and you stop the clock and you go down, get 2 free throws, and then you get to set up your press. So there's a lot of ball game left here. 4:08, 40-25. The Bolts got the lead. The Lady Bolts just got to stay calm, stay spaced, move the ball, attack. And if it's not there, then just respace and try to eat up as much clock as they can while still being aggressive.
That three-pointer was brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Again, all of your three-pointers presented by Shell Food Mart. The scoreboard today, White's Frontier Motors, 444 Skyline Drive, Chevrolet, and GMC. Here's Ashton Ketchum, past the Thailand. Oh, she's going to step out of bounds off the sideline. And there it goes. Video sponsor today, presented by TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of Whiteack. Equipment sponsor Gate Tech for all your gate needs. Remember, check out the game plan every Tuesday, Wednesday night. Tuesday night, Campbell County. Thursday or Wednesday night is Thunder Basin. And as always, great sponsor, Horseman Broadcasting and Entertainment.
Now, we just talked about it. I think only about 8 seconds went off the clock. The Bolts turn it over. I said they want to eat clock. They turn it over. The Lady Camels get it, and they get fouled. So now the clock stopped. They get opportunity for 2 points here going to the line. So, I mean, that last 2 possessions was ideal for the Lady Camels.
First shot is off the iron, no good. 40-25. 3:57 left to go in this ball game, and the Bolts are making plays. Got it, from a 17-point deficit. They've been able to tack on a few more to kind of keep building it and try not allow these Camels to come back. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
And off the sideline. But again, as we talked about in that first half, if you come away with all those free throws, it's
Yeah, it's
It's a
mute
mute
point.
point.
I mean,
It's a mute point.
Yeah, the Lady Camels did exactly what they wanted, other than hit 2 free throws. They got a possession in 7 seconds. Clock stopped. They get set up their press. Almost got a steal out, but you got to hit your free throws.
40-25. Ashton Ketchum gets it back to Rouse. She'll pump fake, drives the right post, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Callie Eyeshot. Here comes Riley DeHaugen. 40-25. 3:39 left to go in the fourth. From the left wing, she'll drive, scurries inside the lane, blocked, sends it back. Olivia Couch. Rebounded once again by the Lady Camels. It's Sarah Haugen. Spin moves, can't get the shot to fall. And Alexandra Walker off the rebound. Walker right to left, back to Rouse. Rouse to the right wing to look inside for Walker, but finally just kicks it back out. Catch him off the left corner. She'll drive in the left post and foul. That was, charge is what's going to be the call.
Yeah, I like that possession early for the Lady Bolts. Last possession I didn't like either. It was about 8 seconds off the clock, and they shoot about a 6-foot contested, which is a tough shot, and it gives the Camels an opportunity to go down. And that time they had good space. They worked some clock. They attacked.
Yeah.
I would like a jump stop there, kick it back out. It wasn't there instead of drawing the charge.
That charge was kind of crazy. I mean, she had like 3 girls on her, and
yeah, that's where you just got to read.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned the Lady Camels really. That's been their Achilles heel. They drive in. They don't have the vision right now to see, okay, there's defenders there. I need to jump stop, find the open person.
ball goes almost out of bounds from Marley, but she saved it in. Kenna Walker, that ball's going to roll off the leg of hers and goes off the sideline. 3:05 left to go in the fourth. It's 40-25. Thunder Basin leads with 3:05 left to go in the fourth.
So this one is space.
Reese McGrath from the left side, back out to Addie. Addie moves over to Couch. Couch, and a foul is going to be called here on Stewart.
Yep.
And Stewart's going to pick up her fourth foul. One person that we haven't seen today, and we're going to have to talk with Coach Holmes about it, Bailey Rouse not out there. That's a pretty big hit not being out. 40-25, back from the left side. Walker drives the baseline, fires it back to Couch, three-pointer. Couch, no good. And Rouse off the board, puts it back, trying to get the putback, fires it back to McGrath. McGrath back over to Ketchum. Ketchum drives inside the lane, good! Count the bucket, Ashton Ketchum to the free throw line.
Now this possession, I just mentioned drive, jump stop, kick it. They did it 3 times. They drove in. Lady Camels, good help. Stop the ball. Bolts kick it out for an easy pass. They move it around. They eat up clock. They keep attacking.
Yeah.
And now they got themselves to the free throw line with an and one opportunity.
And one opportunity, 42-25, 2:36 remaining in the fourth, and the and one goes for Ashton Ketchum. I mean, you got an 86% free throw. Oh, she steals it back to the left side, out for the corner. And a foul called on Riley DeHaugen. Ashton Ketchum said, I'm not giving up here. I'll make my shot, and I'll go right back for a quick steal.
Yeah, and get to the free throw line here. This is what, shooters, she missed 2 free throws, whatever it was the first half, along with her team. But, she's probably itching to get back there. Let me show you guys. I could shoot these free throws. That was a fluke that I missed. She switched that one right there, nothing but net. I don't miss these free throws. So I probably can't wait to get back there to show everyone, hey, I'm a shooter. That was a fluke.
Shot is up, handgun. Yeah, perfect. Perfect from the free throw line here in the second half. Ball's going to be passed away and almost tipped away and stolen away. Kennett will pick it up and saves it, getting it past the tie line. It's a 1-on-2 break, and Reese McGrath will pick up after the poke away once again. McGrath and Thunder Basin, they have done anything in their power to keep extending this. It's a 20-point lead. Reese McGrath from the left side, back to the top of the key. Fires it back to Rouse. Rouse off the left wing, drives inside the lane. She's on the ground, and no foul, no nothing. Got close to, luckily she didn't roll around for a second. That would have been a travel anyways. Here comes Campbell County. Walker up for 2, rolls off the iron, no good. The pinball couldn't come in, and Rouse will kick it out over to Reese. Reese drives in, foul. As we talked about, Thunder Basin in the second half, they have done a great job getting to the free throw line and making it count.
Yeah, making it count this half, and this is why the lead's extended. they shot this good in the first half. You could add in there 10 points.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a 30-point game, but as is 20. They're hitting the free throws this half. They're doing everything right. Both ends of the floor making good decisions.
20-point lead here for Thunder Basin, 45-25. Again, Campbell County will take on Sheridan coming up tomorrow. That game is at 5:30. Boys will be at 7 o'clock in that matchup. And then Saturday, Sheridan comes to town and takes on the Lady Bolts. And the Bolts, and that's going to be a home matchup for Thunder Basin. 45-25, or it should be 46-25 after the shot was made. So Ryland's going to inbound here off the baseline. So it's a quick little road trip here for Thunder Basin. I mean, having the 1-2 basically drive 5 minutes away, and then you get home on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good week.
Ball's going to get taken away. Izzy Carter will bring it up the court. And just trying to work away, double teamed, using the ball movements and foul, as you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, you get to stay home. You got one road game going to Sheridan, I know, for the Camels, and then, yeah, the Bolts, you know, get to be at home, basically, and at home. They sleep in their own bed, and a 5-minute drive, like you said, and then they get to go play on their home court, which is going to be nice.
Izzy Carter misses the first, 46-25. And once again, another great shout out to Mercedes. I mean, doing a great job here on the camera work today. Minute 34 left to go in the fourth. And I really wish she could come travel with us because, man, that would take a load off of me. Back from Kenna. Kenna at the backcourt, moves to the front court, fires it back over to Ryland Haugen. Off to the left wing, drives inside, scurries the lane, steps up, fires a prayer shot back over to Callie. Callie can't get the shot to fall, and out of bounds it goes. Last touch stop here by Campbell County Thunder Basin basketball. A minute 13 to go in the fourth, 46-25. And, you know, one of the things that's going to be kind of interesting next season is obviously the shot clock coming back. Non-conference wise, it was here. They got to play around with it. That 4 minutes that, you know, we were saying, oh, plenty of time, but no shot clock, it kind of runs down pretty quick, and we're about a minute left to go in this game.
Yeah, I mean, teams, especially down the stretch, good teams at state, they know a little travel there by the Bolts, but they know how to work that clock and manipulate. So the good teams know with the lead, two possession game, how to work the clock, and next year the teams that are well coached and smart, they're going to know how to work that shot clock, and maybe the 2-for-1s late, maybe the 10-second attack.
Yeah.
You know what couple actions are they going to run at the 10-second mark when they are trying to work clock, but then still go get a good shot. So, you know, I think it's going to be good for Wyoming basketball to get that shot clock in. It'll be fun for the players, coaches, fans.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for it. Drives inside, and Marley's foul. He's going to get bounced off the foot. Out of bounds it goes. Thunder Basin basketball, 46-25, 41.6 seconds left to go here in this ball game. And Thunder Basin, I mean, they're working hard. Only the 2 losses so far in conference play against East and Laramie. And really, as Coach Holmes says, she wants that Laramie game back, but the reason why they lost that one was aggression. Not a lot of aggression in that game.
The girls are getting after it. Lady Bolts, man, both ends, but I really like the way they played defense tonight. They're up the line. Their hands are tipping it. They're pressuring. Really, without fouling, I mean, I think this quarter they got in the bonus somewhat early, but the other 3, it wasn't an issue at all. So to be able to pressure the ball, not get beat off the bounce, and not foul, I mean, that's ideal situation. I think the Lady Bolts did a great job of that tonight.
47-25, 28.8 seconds left to go in the fourth. Carter's second shot does go. Missed one, makes one. 48-25, 26 seconds left to go here in the ball game, and Ryland will bring it up. Double teamed back out over to Kenna. Kenna bounce pass back to Eyeshide. Eyeshide puts it in. And that's one way you get some points moving along. Izzy Carter, and a foul is going to be called here on Ryland. Back to the free throw line we go with 12.7 seconds left to go in the fourth. Fouling out is Ryland Haugen. And coming into the ball game is going to be Bentley Mendoza. she's been getting a lot of minutes, not much here in this game, but, you know, why Bella Stewart was out and Tamron Haugen, I mean, Bentley came along, had a couple big points and good defensive stops.
Yeah, she's gave him some good minutes.
Carter makes the second, missed the first, 49-27, 11 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Ball's going to get taken away. Walker will fire it back over to Carter. She'll hold on to the basketball, takes a few dribbles out, and that will do her. 49-27, going to be the final here. Thunder Basin coming away with the win of the Battle of Gillette this Thursday night, 49-27. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we've got Campbell County coming up here in a moment. But real fast, before we do, what were some of your thoughts here in this ball game?
Well, like I just mentioned, the Lady Bolts, man, coming out and guarding. You know, I didn't watch the Laramie game. You know, Coach saying how they weren't intense. I thought they were really good. Their intensity looked good. Their connectedness defensively, you know, off the ball, on the ball was really good. And then offensively, they just kept attacking. Attack. And I'm not sure how many free throws they shot here. Could probably find out really fast. Got to get more readers on here, Papa Bubs. Yeah, they got to the line, 41 free throw attempts, and it might have been more than that. No, I'm missing. I'm not.
Your couch or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Around here, the work starts early, and we wouldn't have it any other way. From lush green lawns in the summer to reliable snow removal in the winter, we're here year-round to keep your property looking its best.
At Strands Lawn Care, we take pride in every property we touch. From backyards to business fronts, it's about more than landscaping for us. It's about helping our community look its best.
We're your neighbors. We shop at the same stores, our kids go to the same schools, and we treat every property like they're our own.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't just where we work. where we live.
Strands Lawn Care. Local people, lasting results.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with
It up. Fires three-pointer at the corner. No good. Jack Antella off the board. And it's 11-8, a minute 23 left to go here in the first quarter still. Been a very close contested basketball game. Camels got off to a 5-0 run. Jack Andella three-pointer. Oh, just toilet bowls out. A minute 10 left to go in the first. Fires back right to left over to Sorensen. Sorensen to Eisenhower. Eisenhower off the baseline. Back to Williams. Williams steps up. He'll fire it back to Birchfield. Birchfield drives in off the left elbow. Elbow back three-pointer. Ben Sorensen. Good! Ben Sorensen three-point bucket. And it's 11-all.
He's got a couple of those, man. We talked about ready to shoot. I say locked and loaded, man. And Sorensen is locked and loaded.
Brody Jarvis up from the front. Moves out to the right post. Inside pass back to Andella. Andella up for two.
Wow.
Count the bucket. Jack Andella. Oh, mama.
Tough. He's got such good touch, and guys are draped all over him. I really like what Brody did there. He drew some help. There's 4 blues in the paint. He just threw it up where only Jack could get it. Jack has great hands on the catch, unbelievable touch around the rim, and he gets the and one.
The and one comes here in 13-11 after the Bolts tied up with the three-pointer from Sorensen, and we're back to a three-point ball game. 14-11, 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Gibby Williams will bring it up past the tie-line here from right to left, guarded by McMillan. He'll fire it back over to Goalie. Goalie off the left wing, he'll drive back in. Picked up, Fitzgerald loses the basketball, and it's taken away. Here come the Camels. Riley Hawk back from the left side, over to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis back to left, back to Jarvis. Jarvis from Hawk. 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, 14-11. Jarvis guarded by Torrent. They're going to try to hold this one for the final second shot. 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, 14-11. Camels lead. Riley Hawk, three-pointer at the corner. It's high, long, no good. McMillan off the board. Got to get something put back up, and not going to be there in time. No bucket will count. 14-11 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more of the Battle of Gillette here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
And welcome back here on 97.3 Campbell FM. It's 14-11. It's a three-point ball game. Campbell County leads this one after Jack Antella went to the free throw line, put in a bonus shot after getting the and one, making this 14-11. But Bolts, they were down a 5-0 spot. Then they came back and got up to a little bit of a 9-4 run, and the Camels have been able to keep back the lead out of the first quarter. So back from the right side, here's Williams. Williams drives inside the lane, and the shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, the first quarter was, I think, well played offensively. both teams, I think, are happy. Got good looks throughout, inside and out, and actually missed quite a few open threes. I think there's some mishaps on defense on both ends. So Bolts coming out running a little flex action out of their inbounds. Got Gibby a look. Gibby steps in, sets a back screens what the flex is, and then he gets a little down screen and a little bit of advantage there. And once again, he draws the foul, and the Bolts are taking it out of baseline, out of bounds.
14-11, 7:43 left to go here in the second quarter now. Torrin Williams drives the baseline up for two, rolls around and good. He gets slapped in the face, and they're not going to go quickly, so he's got time to kind of recompose himself, but he got popped in the eye, and hopefully he's going to be good to go. Looks like Jacob Witt.
Coach Anderson's upset there. It's America's play used to be coming back to the inbedder off the down screen. Now it's kind of throw it to the guy off the block, comes out, and then he swings behind. And if the guy with the ball fakes it, he just spins. If the defender steps to help on that at all, he's got a free baseline. It's exactly what Williams did. Got himself flying. Probably could have been an and one. Yeah, anytime you're bleeding or got poked in the eye, you probably got fouled, but didn't get called that time.
Didn't get called there. 14-13 the score, 1 point lead. Back from the right side, Riley Hawk back over to Jack Andela. Andela fires it back left over to Wasson. Wasson at the left wing. He's looking now. He'll fire it over to Brody. Brody from the front court moves back to left and moves back to the right side. Over to Ethan Masteller. Double team quickly. Oh, trying to get the ball away. Back over to Jarvis. Jarvis now will roll back to his right side. Long key back to Wasson. Three-pointer on the left wing. Good!
Beautiful.
Drew Wasson.
Yeah, great play by Brody Jarvis there. Fake the high-low. Jack's got him sealed. They're helping from the corner. You fake it, get his weight going one way, skip it, and Drew's ready to shoot. Talk about being locked and loaded, man. Drew's locked and loaded.
Birdsfield drives the lane. It's going to be tipped away by the Camels. Birdsfield picks up his own miss. Back up for three. No good off the top of the key. The Masteller will bring up the board. 17-13, 6:32 left to go here in the second quarter. Masteller pump fakes off the baseline, fires it over to Wasson. Three-pointer on the right wing this time. That's no good. Wasson picks up his own board. The behind-the-back layup. Good. Drew Wasson, 19-13, 6-point lead for the Camels.
Riley Hawk, skinny, can't jump, but he just scrapped to keep the thing live. He didn't get the rebound. He just tipped it, but Wasson scraps and gets the rebound and goes underneath and gets the two.
Williams fires over to Goalie. Goalie drives the baseline. Blocked by Andela.
I think Jackson's his fourth block this game. The Bolts are going to have to make an adjustment there. They haven't seen a big guy like Jack, I don't think, this year. Give him a little fake, find the open guy. Shooters get ready. I like the aggression going in the paint, but if Jack's sitting there, then you got to do something different.
Yeah, you got Jack and Ethan Masteller, two big guys. I mean, that's a hard feat right there. Parker Goalie just gets the inbound back over to Sorensen. The outside pass. I think Fitzgerald was supposed to cut inside, but it was miscommunication. And Ethan Masteller just makes that catch look easy. Brody Jarvis will have it and run the point here for the Camels. Back from the right wing. Gets it. Bounce pass back to Andela. Andela off the left elbow. Drives in. Post entry. Back right. Can't get the shot to fall. Gibby Williams off the board. Man. Once again, guarded by Jack and Ethan, and he comes up with the board. He'll drive coast to coast. Good! And we're heading to the bonus line.
Man, great defense by the Bolts down there. Force a tough shot by Jack. Gibby gets the rebound. It was tough. He goes coast to coast down here, makes a very difficult, high difficult shot, and he's going to earn himself a line. He's got to take a little break here. I think he got hit in the face. Steps away from the line a little bit, catch his breath, get his vision, get the blurry stuff out the way, try to find the rim and get an and one.
19-15, an and one coming here for Gibby Williams. The shot is off the front of the iron and does fall home. So after missing both shots the first time he was up, he has not missed one since. 19-16, it's a three-point ball game here for Campbell County. Still leads. Brody Jarvis from the Campbell logo, the behind-the-back, drives in, right-handed scurry, up lane, good.
Man.
Brody Jarvis, what a drive.
Very impressive. That's high-level stuff. Kept his guy on his hip. Made the right read. The defense didn't come.
Gibby steps back, three-pointer off the totem pole, no good. Rolls out, 21-16. Back from the left side, Ethan Masteller, three-pointer of his own. That's no good. And trying to get the rebound board. Last touched off by Campbell County. Drew Wasson was the last one to touch it. 21-16. And we've got our first actual timeout of the first half. 21-16. 4:59 left to go here in this first half of play. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more of the Battle of the Gillette here on 97.3 Campbell FM.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly service. Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check.
And we'll get back here on 97.3 Campbell FM, 21-16, a 4:59 remaining here in the first half of play. I mean, Coach, can't ask for a
Oh man, high level stuff.
Better game.
Some good plays on both ends. The rebounds, it's been a clean game right now. That take by Brody Jarvis. He looks in the mirror. All right, we look at him down there. He might see a poodle, man. He looks in the mirror. He sees a lion. He doesn't know he's smaller than everyone, but man, he's got the heart of a lion.
Williams
Tough
is going to get that ball.
Good help there by the Camels. Gibby dribbled it off his toe, and the Camels are going to get the ball back. But yeah, Brody, man, heart of a lion. He looks in the mirror. He thinks he's the biggest guy out there, and people tell him, "No, you're not." He's like, "I don't care. I am."
Full court pressure here for Thunder Basin, 21-16, 4:44 left to go here in the second quarter. Brody Jarvis going to bring this one out from the backcourt to the front court. Back left wing. He'll drive inside the lane again. Up for two. No, he'll pass it back out. Loses the ball. Drew Wasson saves it off the sideline. Fires a high pass back to Andela. Andela to McMillan. What passing attack from these Camels. Man, I tell you what.
Yeah, that was great passing. And something the Camels haven't had the luxury of the bigs they got, but some high-low stuff. And it's a difficult guard. It's an old school, offense, but they're doing it well right now.
23-16, Camels drives inside. Sorensen can't get the shot to go. Just a little hands-up defense for these Camels in that inside paint. It works to perfection. Jarvis, the bounce pass back to Masseller. Drives inside, layup, no good. Torrin Williams off the rebound. 23-16. Gibby Williams will bring it past the tie line, right to left, over to Sorensen. Sorensen pump fakes back to Williams. Williams at the top. Now he'll set it up. Fires it over to Gibby. Gibby will drive the baseline, looks, fires pass back to Sorensen. Three-pointer on the way. Ben Sorensen, no good.
Good basketball play. That's what I talked about. Jack came and helped. Gibby made the right play, got his teammate that's wide open set. Sorensen makes more than half of those when he's wide open, and just happened to miss that one.
3:31 left to go here in the second. 23-16. And Della fires in, pass back to Mastiller. The mismatch, good.
Yeah, there's the high-low stuff. A little different action there. Little Spurs back screen off Iverson cut, where Ethan wheels around the elbow and gets a back pick and got himself right at the rim. And when he's at the rim, man, it's automatic.
25-16, 3:10 left to go here with his second. Sorensen from the top, back over to Torrin. Torrin fires it back to Gibby. Gibby guarded by McMillan. Three-pointer on the way. Gibby Williams finally finds trifecta.
3 levels, man. 3 midi, and he can get to the rack. And there's his 3 we're talking about.
25-19, timeout Campbell County this time. 2:53 remaining here in this second quarter. It's going to be another 30-second timeout. And, Coach, we're going to keep it here because, we're kind of sitting here. Gibby Williams, he shot a lot of three-pointers, finally gets one to go. We kind of see more coming from him after this.
Oh, man, are you kidding me? The packed house, the dude that's lived in the gym, he lives for these type of moments. And the guy's hands down. He's like, your hands down, okay, I'm going to pull this. And as a few people say, it's mouthpiece. He's not that type of guy, but they give the old 3 fingers up, and that was right in the defender's mouth, and he's gonna do it again. Like he takes what the defense gives you. You're gonna back off me. I'm gonna shoot. You're gonna get up on me. I can play physical and go by you. You start to take away my drive, I can stop and pop. So that's the 3 levels we're talking about. It makes it difficult to guard.
It does make it difficult to guard indeed, and that's kind of where we're set up at right now. And back from right to left, Brody Jarvis is going to bring it past the tie line here. Working his way.
A little horn set to a stagger for Hawk.
Back down from Hawk, looks out. Riley Hawk to the far left side, over to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Wasson, three-pointer, Drew Wasson, no good. Man, he's been pretty solid from behind the arc today, but That one just misses. Gibby Williams. He'll step back with a behind the back over to Torrin. Torrin over. He'll cut. Ooh, way to keep his dribble. Inside pass back to Gibby. Good for two.
Great play.
21-25. It's a 4-point lead here for the Camels. Thunder Basin is getting a little bit of a groove now, trying to get a good defensive stop here. Both teams playing a man-to-man defense so far. Back from the right side, Jarvis drives the baseline, fires it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Birchfield. Birchfield has a one-on-one coverage with Williams. Williams up for two. The behind the back, no, does not make. Williams heads to the free throw line.
Yeah, so Brody down on this end. They're doing a dribble handoff. He noticed a switch, so his right read is to keep it. So he fakes the handoff. He keeps it. He goes baseline. Wasson's the weak side. He's at the wing. He's supposed to drift down to the corner and give Brody a window there to hit him in the drift action because it's 2-on-1 weak side. And Wasson doesn't drift to the corner, so Brody tries to find him. He's caught in the air, and great job by Tripp stealing that pass. And Gibby misses the free throw.
Gibby misses the first one. 25-21, a minute 54 left to go here in the second. A very close game out here at the Castle of Chaos, and kind of feels like it's been pretty chaotic out here today so far.
It is. We got both student sections still on their feet. They're not going to sit down the entire game.
No, absolutely not. 25-22. Gibby makes the second, missed the first. Back from the right side, ball tipped away. Jack Candela will pick it up, fires it over to Brody. Brody has it on the right front court side, moves it over to the left side. Jarvis fires, bounce pass back to Andela. Andela made a floater, no good. It's going to be picked up here by Gibby Williams off the rebound. Getting it past the tie line, guarded by McMillan. Drives inside the lane, up for two, and a foul. Foul's going to be called on McMillan.
So there, Jack gets the double team. He tried to do the 1-foot fade. I'm thinking Leo might be coming in for Jack here.
Leo might be coming in for Zach.
Or Zach, because he's got two. We'll see. Oh, he doesn't. He's not talking.
Yeah,
I'll let him know who you're going in for. It's Zach because he's picked up two. There, Jack, I'd like to see him find that open guy. He got an advantage on that double team to find him. A little fake and skip. Find that open guy and get an easy one.
Parker Goley trying to find a little bit of insert in the lane. Fires the mid floater, no good. And it's going to be last touched off here by Leo Flores is what the call is going to be off the baseline, 25-22. And that's a break for Thunder Basin. Gibby Williams off the baseline, fires it, swings it back out to Birchfield. Birchfield to Sorensen, Sorensen to Williams. Williams back to Torrin Williams on the left wing. Three-pointer on the way, Torrin. No good, rebounded by Riley Hawk. Not a bad shot selection there by Torrin.
No. Shooter's got to shoot. He's shooting, he's in the high 40s, I believe, this year.
25-22. Campbell County leads by 3. Brody Jarvis, right wing. High pass back to Andela. It's the cross-court pass back to Wasson. Wasson over to Hawk. Hawk, bounce pass, and that's going to get taken away. Gibby Williams right there on the steal. Fires it back out to Goley. Goley shoots and good. 24-25. 35 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 25-24. Campbell County leads by 1. The bounce pass back to Andela. He'll drive, baseline. No good on the shot. Too hard. Torrin Williams will pick up the board, and Gibby Williams will bring it up with 18 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Thunder Basin might be holding for the last second shot here.
Yeah, they will.
Screen by Torrin. Gibby. Back to Goley. Goley drives the lane, up with the backhand, or up with the try to get the layup, no good. Jack Candela is going to throw it off the top of the ceiling with 0.2 seconds left to go. It's going to be Thunder Basin basketball.
Yeah, it can be a catch and shoot. It has to be a tip here. And
I think they're going to maybe put a little bit more time on the clock.
We'll see.
I think it's going to be like a second or something, because that ball hit probably around the second marker. No, I think they're just going to leave the point 2. Yeah. They'll just leave the point 2.
It's got to be a tip.
A high pass, the tip, and nothing going. Ethan Masseler will pick up the interception. 25-24 as we head to halftime. Man, 1-point ball game. What were your thoughts out of the first half?
Well, the first quarter, very clean. Second quarter got a little bit sloppy. A few more turnovers. Defense maybe picked up a little bit from in the first quarter. But, yeah, I think a well-played game all in all, and teams are doing what their coaches asked of them. They're doubling Big Jack. trying to make it hard on Gibby, taking away the other team's strengths, but, you know, it's hard to do when each side has such great players.
Yeah, absolutely. 25-24. We're going to head to our halftime show presented by Strands Lawn Care. We'll be back after this. We'll go over first half stats and go over our second half keys to the game.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenient stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality and sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
25-24, 5:10 remaining until we're out of halftime. And right now, Thunder Basin coming away with a 1-point deficit here against Campbell County. And with 4:56 in halftime, what do you think the conversation's like in the locker room for both teams?
I think Coach Chambers, I think he's pleased defensively. Like, they're helping down on the bigs, still getting out on the shooters for the most part. It's a tough cover, but they've done a nice job of playing physical and making it tough on the Camels. And, I think on the other end, I think Coach Anderson's fairly happy with the defense. And this is a low-scoring game, and, maybe one of the lower-scoring halves that we've seen out of these two type of teams. Then typically they both like to run, but, defense, you got to figure out what it is that's going to win games. And defense has always got to be a staple, and it is for both these coaches and mindsets and programs. So, I think both teams are fairly happy with the defense and the decision-making. We talked about the girls' game, how, you got to read. Where's the help coming from? Is there 2 or 3 people around? And I think both these teams right here doing a nice job of reading. The Bolts, I mentioned, they got to read when Jack's helping, and then the second quarter they really did a nice job. I don't know if Chambers said it or, they're just hoopers and they make the adjustments themselves, which oftentimes is the case. And they, the Bolts were able to find some easy baskets around the perimeter and at the free throw line.
Yeah, no, that was definitely an interesting move that was kind of set up. I mean, because you're sitting over here, you're looking at Jack Andella, you're looking at Ethan Masteller in those cases. And, I mean, Jack Andella and Ethan, I mean, inside the post, that's their goal every single time. They want to get the ball inside there to get up those quick, easy buckets. But we got to talk about Gibby Williams literally just flying everywhere and getting those boards away from them.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned his offense, and I said look, maybe underrated defensively. I mean, most people that watch know that he can really guard, but rebounding's like it's a thing, and he can really go get the ball. And he's showing on the offensive end. He's got a couple offensive rebounds. Yeah. On the defensive end, you mentioned Masteller and Andella in there, man. He snuck a couple from those guys. So, yeah, he's really flying around and really keeping this thing close for the Bolts.
He absolutely is. And we also got to talk about Riley Hawk. He's come away with a couple big three-pointers already. But then also Drew Lawson. I mean, a couple of good open looks. He's been able to tax them down. And overall, we're seeing a different Campbell County team that we saw at the very beginning of the year.
Yeah, we mentioned it last week. They're starting to find their identity. We mentioned the 2 bigs. The 3 guards all can shoot it. Then they haven't shot it to their potential. Like we said, Gibby, he's better than a 70% free throw shooter. Yeah. These guys are better than a 25% three-point shooters. Hawk and Jarvis, they're good shooters. And as the season progresses, it ends up balancing out. And we got Coach Chamber ready.
And joining us right now, we've got Coach Haley Holmes with us. And Coach, I mean, first off, tell us how that game went for you.
Well, I learned that we struggled with free throws. Second half, we made adjustments coming out, and we were able to pick up our defense though as well.
No, and that was the big part. The first half, we were talking free throw percentage. We're like, oh man, not good. And then you come out at halftime and you're like, oh hey, we're all going to be shooting free throws, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on that. Was that obviously that's a big factor? We talk a lot about it at the Gillette Gangland. Definitely not something you thought you would see tonight.
No, I mean going into halftime we talked about a lot of different things, but overall I was like, we better fix our free throws if we're going to continue playing in the paint. So
yeah, absolutely. And then we got to talk about Reese McGrath, the way that she literally was going in between each and every single board. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looked like she was trying to put it all out on the court.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely a kid that she's just playing as tough as she can. I mean, she'll be down on the ground 90% of the time, but she's also going to try to beat anybody off the dribble or get an O board or anything.
Then we also look at Ashley Ketchum. She had a couple of shots that, we talk about her in three-point land. Some of them fall, some of them don't. But this round, it was some of them didn't fall in that case. But you guys still were able to find those mid-range and able to really kind of take it to Campbell County in that second half.
Yeah, we didn't make a single three today. So, but we were able to score inside the paint and defensively take care of business as well.
Now, when you look at this game going into Sheridan on Saturday, what are things that you have to clean up?
We're just going to have to be ready for pressure and know that they're going to throw pressure at us, and then to kind of get into our three-point groove again. We've kind of been off a little bit, and just be ready to go for that.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Thank you.
Once again, that's Coach Haley Holmes here with us, and as we get set here for second half of basketball, 25-24. Real quick, Bubba, what are your keys to the second half?
Well, I mean, it's no secret. I think the Camels need to play inside out, make the right decision. They see that double, then it's a couple quick passes out of it. It's boom, boom. You see it, maybe a fake, and then a pass, and be ready to shoot the thing. And I think for the Bolts, they just need to keep attacking, let Gibby get in the paint, let him make plays for his teammates, keep moving the ball a little bit. And here we go for the little back screen for Ethan to a Peja action for Wasson there, and then right into a ball screen. I'd like to see Jack, as a pick and pop, and if he seals his guy, he's going to be a load in there.
Jarvis back inside, trying to dribble inside the lane. Fires a mid-floater. Can't get it to go. Ethan Messor trying to get the putback. He won't get it there. He'll get his own rebound. Fires it back to Hawk. Hawk three-pointer, no good. And the Bolts will finally come away with the board after 4 possessions later. The Bolts come away with it.
Yeah, they got good looks at the rim. They got Hawk wide open for 3, so I think they're happy with that possession. Just didn't get any points out of it.
Williams back over to goalie. Back to Williams. Goalie up the corner. Back Warren. Torin, no good off the left post. And pick back up here from the Camels. 25-24, 7:04 left to go here in the third quarter. Brody Jarvis going to bring it up. In this second half, we might see a lot more trying to control the clock, especially with as close as this game is the inside pass from
a little
Mastiller
rip
to
action, a
Andela.
little weak side back screen for Jack, and man, he was all alone. I don't know who set that screen, but it must have been a really good one. They got Jack right through him with nobody around him.
27-24, back to a 3-point lead. Bolts down by 3 with 6:35 up to go in the third. Gibby drives, steps back, shoots the mid-range floater. Good. Back to a 1-point deficit. 27-26.
That's tough. There's that midi. There's the third level. We got 1, 2, 3 threes at the rim and that midi right there. Little step back in a fade. He shoots it high. Great play.
Just never ends on those midi levels. 27-26, 6:12 left to go. We hear it a third. Brody back from the left corner over to Drew. Drew back to Andela. Andela pump fakes. Now he'll drive inside the lane. Good for 2, but charged.
They got Jack a little chicken wing.
Got him with the chicken wing, yeah.
Yeah. His little spin move. He has his elbow up, clears some space, and got called for it there.
Coach Anderson not happy about that one.
I mean, he's like, there's 2 hands all over him the entire possession. You could call that's what he's saying. Like, he's trying to get the guy off of him, but, it's basketball.
Trip Birchfield back from the left wing, kicks it out over to goalie. Goalie back to Williams. Williams, 2-pointer on the way. That's no good from the mid-range float. And 5:45 up to go here in the third. Bringing this one up here for Campbell County is Brody Jarvis. And Jarvis will move it out from the left side. Fires it back. 3-pointer on the way. Riley Hawkeye getting it done.
Brody Jarvis made it happen. Got in the heart. Ball fake. Hawk spaces. Ready to shoot it, man. That's beautiful basketball.
Big 3-point bucket. 30-26. Here's Birchfield from the top. He'll move left to right. 3-pointer on the way. Jack Andela off the big board. And a foul is called. That's going to be on the Bolts. It's going to be on Gibby Williams. And that's going to pick up his first foul. 30-26. It's a 4-point lead. I mean, we got to talk about Riley Hawk for a moment. I mean, he has been rocking it through trying to get those 3-point buckets to fall. He's now got a couple today. Yeah. And it kind of just feels like he's back in a group.
Oh, he is. He's catching right. He's a tough kid mentally, baseball guy. You got to be tough to play baseball mentally.
Oh, my goodness,
You know, right? Like, there's such a small margin for error. They're running low. They got Riley at the nail, right at the middle of the free throw line, setting a flare screen. They're trying to do a clear out for Jack in the post to take away the help side, but a low bounce pass, and the Bolts steal it.
So Torrin Williams will bring it up from the top. Rolling right side, inside up for shot, no good on the attempt. Jack Andela almost pulls away with another big block. The inside pass from Jarvis to Hawk, and Jack Andela will finish with the putback.
Good fast break.
26.
Yeah, Brody pushes it. Good defense by the Camels to get a high outlet, which is going to give you numbers. That's the easiest way to get the advantages on the break.
Torrin drives in, back over to goalie. Goalie pump fakes, fires it back to Birchfield. Birchfield left wing, back to goalie. Goalie top, back to Birchfield. Birchfield left wing, fires it over to the corner. Corner back left, inside post entry from Torrin. Torrin follows left side. Back over to Birchfield, and as we said, travel violation.
Good possession by the Bolts right to the end there where he traveled, but they're, every time they're catching, they're ready to shoot it. They're giving some nice fakes, getting a little small advantages. But at some point, you got to take that small advantage and find a place to make it big. And, one there just lives in their day, maybe kick it out and keep the thing moving.
32-26, 4:12 remaining here in the third. Going to bring it up. Here is Brody Jarvis. Jarvis off the right side. back off the tie line. Tie line left. Gets it back to Mastiller. Mastiller at the top. Back with the Camels face logo. Drives in. Ethan Mastiller up for 2. And a block foul called on Birchfield. He was literally just trying to get out of the way, but couldn't get out in time. Ethan Mastiller.
Yeah, it's tough. You want to take a charge. You want to get out of his way. Ethan, he went to his left. 6, 7 guys out there at half court. He's good ball pressure by the Bolts, and he gets to the heart, and he can take off from a long ways away and slam it down like we saw 4 times against Laramie last week.
32-26 makes the first is Ethan Mastiller. Mastiller has been pretty solid from free throws, shooting 63% from the line. 20 of 32. 33-26. Campbell County once again heading out to Sheridan tomorrow. Thunder Basin takes on Sheridan at home on Saturday. 34-26 after the free throw was good. Ball's back from Jacob Whip. Whip back to goalie. Goalie to Sorensen. Sorensen back to Whip. Whip to Williams. Williams will shoot the long 3. Up and no good. Rebounded by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Williams off the baseline. Long pass back to goalie. Goalie steps back, shoots the mid-range, no good. And the ball is going to be tipped away. Gibby Williams off the sideline. Last touch off by the Bolts.
So the mid-range, we've talked about. Analytically, that's not the best shot. There's certain guys, it's good. And most guys, it's not. And so, I think the Bolts just got to catch ready, shoot the 3, or try to get themselves to the rim or to the free throw line. But, there's probably only one guy on the blue team that should be shooting the fader middies right now. And the other one should be trying to get ready to shoot the 3s and layups. Good take by Wasson, coast to coast. Good coast to coast take by Drew Wasson.
10-point lead here for the Camels. 3:14 left to go. Back to tie the largest lead of the night they've had. Jacob Whip pump faked, and he decided not to shoot the 3. That was interesting. Back to Williams. Williams on the right side, screened by Fitzgerald. Williams drives in, right-handed layup, no good. Whip off the rebound, the putback, Jacob Whip.
Good take. And that started with Williams getting the advantage. That little hezzy, he waits, keeps Brody on his hip, gets to the rim, but by Jack having to help, that freed up an offensive rebounding opportunity, and great job by the Bolts there doing that.
36-28, Jack Andella back over to Mastiller. Ball is picked up by Hawk. Hawk fouls to Wasson. It's going to be a last touch stop by Wasson. Thought they were going to say it was off Williams, but man, if you're officiating this game, you have to be so direct in the calls. If it's going either way, you got to be pointing, because if you
got 750 people one way saying no and 750 the other way saying yeah. It's there's a lot of eyes on you.
There is a lot of
1,500
eyes.
people. That's 3,000 eyeballs on you.
It's a crazy game. 36-28. Bolts down. Camels lead. Back from Torrin. Torrin off the left wing. Fires it back to Birchfield. Birchfield timeout. Bolts. 30-second timeout's going to be the call. 36-28 to 11 left to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leads, and they've been doing it a lot from the inside of the paint, but also some three-pointers that have been falling here in the second half. They got back out to an 11, or they were up to a 10-point lead, back down to an 8-point lead here with in the third quarter with 2:11 left to go. I mean, it just kind of feels like one team has an edge, and then all of a sudden it just switches back.
Well, as we all know, basketball is a game of runs.
Yep,
Chambers calls timeout, so we'll see if he's got a special drawn up, or if he's just trying to calm some nerves or get him on track, like, hey, this is who we are, this is what we want to do. So maybe he just wants a special right here. He has his clipboard out. He's got Gibby on the block, so something probably going through him, obviously. I'd like to see if he's what he's got going on here out of this timeout.
2:11 left to go in the third. 36-28 to Bolts. Inbound the basketball, gets it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Williams. Williams will bring it up from the top over to Torrin on the right wing. Right wing back to Whip. Whip to Gibby. Gibby the screen by Whip. He'll step back and with a little separation. Three-pointer good! It's a 4-point play.
No, they're going to call the screen.
It's a screen foul.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gosh, I wasn't sure who it was. Williams, maybe. I like the screen. You know, you screen and then you pivot like you're boxing out. Maybe you're trying to seal on the roll. And I think once you take an extra step and maintain contact, they call it a moving screen. So unfortunately for the Bolts, that 3 by Gibby does not count.
No, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's the second time this year that a big 4-point play that kind of looked like one has gotten called back due to an illegal screen from Thunder Basin driving in. And we've got a jump ball quickly. Ethan Masteller battling it up against Fitzgerald and toward Williams.
Yeah, good defense by the Bolts. A little dribble handoff up high. They want to try to get Ethan to turn the corner. They basically trap it out of that. They switch, and then they follow it into a trap and get a jump ball out of it, and they get possession.
36-28, a minute 35 up to go in the third. Whip back out to Gibby. Gibby will drive the baseline, fires it back out left. Goalie, three-pointer around the corner, good! Parker Goalie sends it from deep.
Beautiful play. Gibby gets to the heart there, right to the block, skip pass, and that's what I'm talking about, catching and shooting those threes. Those are easy buckets.
36-31, Brody Jarvis
the
finds
Lion.
the line.
The
Easy.
Lion. Yeah, he's the biggest guy on the court at 5'5" in his mind. Right at the rim.
38-31, a minute 3 left to go. Here in the third, getting close to that minute marker, and we're at it. Birchfield pump fakes back out over to Torrin. Torrin off the right corner, gets it over to Gibby. Gibby back to Birchfield. Three-pointer, trip, Birchfield! Back-to-back three-pointers for the Bolts, and it's a 4-point lead. Dwindled down for Campbell County, 38-34. You knew both teams weren't going to go away.
Oh, yeah.
And Thunder Basin out of the timeout on a nice little 6-2 run. 30 seconds left to go in the third.
Looks like they're going for one shot this time. Coach wants to call a special here. I think it was going into the halftime. They went at about 20, and I think that's when Jack shot about a 4-footer, maybe missed. I gave the Bolts an opportunity. They're settled down. They're going for one shot here, and I think, with 3 fouls and 1 right now, and the Bolts have 3, they have 1 to give, so they can get up in and try to disrupt whatever action that Coach Anderson's going to run here. And if you foul, that's fine. You take it out, and then no harm done. So I think the Bolts are going to get after him here. Coach Anderson's going to try to run the Camels down to, like I say, 7-8 seconds, and a quick action. Maybe that high-low, maybe try to draw a corner guy in. It's hard to help on a high-low and the draw guy in and get a corner 3 or maybe something high-low for one of the big boys. But they also found success in the high ball screen with Jack on the block and have Ethan set it where Jack either seals his guy or he's there for a dump-off pass. So, just curious to see what they come out and run. We got Jack and Ethan on each block, Brody up high.
Yeah, and then the high ball screen has worked out.
It's been really good for the Camels. I think they can get better at that as the season goes on. But, yeah, they're definitely going to try for one shot here.
Jarvis with 23 seconds files it back over to Wasson and back to Jarvis. Jarvis drives in off the front iron, back out, three-pointer. Zach McMillan, no good. And trying to pick up the board. It's going to be a board by Jace Watkins. And it's on the ground, picked up, pump fake to Brody Jarvis. Jarvis back to Andela. Andela fires the mid-range floater. That shot's no good. Wasson off the baseline. And out of bounds, Campbell County with 0.5 seconds remaining in the third.
They got some good looks. That corner 3 was open like that. Brody hunted the heart, kicked it out. Zach McMillan's man helped. Zach got a low cylinder from Campbell County. Gibby hits it on the full court shot like Jack did in the first half. But great play by Brody. It's a little early. Like I call it green light. Sure, if you're gonna shoot that with 15, man, you got to be that guy that's like dead eye, knock it down. But the Camels, when you're in rotation, you got great opportunities for offensive rebounds, and the Bolts were having to scramble there, and they got a couple extra shots out of it. None of them fell, so I think the Bolts feel fortunate to get out of that without giving up any points the final seconds of the third quarter.
38-34. We're going to be back in 30 seconds after this timeout. You're listening to the Battle of Gillette here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family. for
Well, we'll head to the fourth quarter where this one's going to be decided. 38-34, Campbell County leads by 4. And Campbell County trying to keep in the win column. They're 2-2 in conference play. Thunder Basin 2-2 as well. Or it to be 3-2 as well. I was looking, your Gatorade is in my way.
Can't quite see it on the far side, a little short zoomed in.
3-1, not even 3-2. I don't know why I was thinking of a second loss. 38-34. Back from the left side, Wasson, inside pass back to Andela, up for 2, foul.
Yeah, they
and
cleared
Jack
the
Andela
side
to
for
the line.
Jack there. They tried to run that earlier in that low bounce pass. I said it would hit Jack in the ankles. They came back to that. They cleared away all the help side, and they just threw it up over the top. And really, there's no chance for the Bolts, who are really outsized against Jack inside.
Jack Andela, the first one off of the front and back iron. And just no good. 38-34. Again, the only undefeated team left up and for men's basketball is Sheridan. The second shot goes. Sheridan was the team that went to the fourth place matchup against Thunder Basin, and Sheridan won the third place matchup last season. Back for the left side, three-pointer on the way. Gibby Williams, good for the left wing.
That's a read. His hands are down, man. Hand down, man down. Gibby makes him pay.
2-point lead for the Camels now. Wasson to Jarvis. Jarvis at the top. Pushing it up. Cross right. Jarvis a little bit lane. Foul's going to be stolen away. Missed pass. Trying to find Ethan Masseller. Here comes Gibby. Gibby to Torrin. Torrin takes a dribble. Fires back to goalie. Gibby Williams wide open for 3. Good! Thunder Basin has the lead, 40-39.
Great movement. Probably not the guy the Camels want to leave wide open. Gibby makes them pay and gives the Bolts the lead.
Bolts have the lead here. Gibby Williams striking it down with 16 points already in today's game. 40-39, 6:48 left to go. And the Bolts have the lead for the first time tonight. Jack Andela off the baseline, guarded by Torrin. Jack goes up for 2, off the iron, no good. Gibby Williams will bring up the board. Williams back out to Sorensen. Sorensen, the right coast to coast, good! Ben Sorensen flushes it home. Timeout, Campbell County, 42-39.
Yeah, great job by the Bolts defensively, forcing the tough shot. Jack made a really good move. I like that pro hop. He goes from the right block, jumps right to the middle of the key. I think he shot that with his left hand. He makes it high percentage. Missed it. Bolts get the board. High outlet. Guys are jetting down the floor, man. 2 quick passes. Gibby finds Sorensen running the rail and gets the easy 2.
Easy 2-point bucket there. And Campbell County, what a crazy game. We're going to take a 10-second station identification. We'll be back after this.
KAML right Gillette. Today's hit music. 97.3 Camel FM. Oh my gosh.
The best station.
All the hits from yesterday and today.
Let's do it.
Okay. Camel FM. KAML right Gillette.
42-39. Fourth quarter. Bolts. 2 big 3-point buckets from Gibby Williams. And Gibby Williams on that last one left wide open. And as Coach, you were talking about, that's not the guy you want to leave that wide open.
No, man.
Not at all.
Gene too, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's been in a lot of big games. He's been doing this for years.
42-39. Bolts have the lead for the first time tonight. But they've stretched it out. Back from the left side to a 2-point lead. Or excuse me, 3-point lead. Back over to Hawk. Hawk off the baseline. Fires back to Wasson. Wasson, Brody Jarvis, 3-pointer, no good. That would have tied it up. Sorensen will pick up the board. And man, he wrestles that one away from Ethan Masseller.
Big time rebound. Yeah, Bolts come out in a 1-3-1. Camels did a nice job of moving it around to get the open look and opportunity for a rebound, but Bolts secure it, and now they got the rock.
Williams fires it over to Birdsfield. Birdsfield back to goalie. Goalie drives back to Gibby. Gibby to Birdsfield. 3-pointer, no good. Ethan Masseller off the board.
Yeah, nice box out by Ethan. That's the hot spot. That's where most of them go on that weak side, and Ethan sealed his guy off and got it.
Bolts lead by 3 with 5:37 left to go in the game.
Looks like they're staying in the zone. So it looks like a 1-3-1 here. They got Gibby up top, low length, good anticipator. So let's see.
Lawson fires it back to Masseller, three-pointer. Ethan Masseller, no good. Had a good clean shot. Riley Hawk trying to come up with the board. He does. Lawson fires it over to Jarvis. Jarvis, three-pointer on the way, no good. Wide
good
open.
Yep, good looks. I think you live with those. Brody's a great shooter, just missed that one long.
Gibby fires it back to goalie. Goalie off the corner, rolls around the toilet bowl, no good. 42-39, still a three-point lead.
Good possessions by both teams.
Wide open, Riley Hawk off the three-pointer corner. No, they're going to say it's a two. His toe was on the line. It's a one-point ball game.
I like the way he stepped into that thing. He stepped into it, but he's got to get a little bit wider, and so he can step in. It's a three. That's, a lot of people say that's the worst shot in basketball, but they got the two out of it.
42-41. Gibby Williams looks for the screen from Sorensen. The mid-range floater, good. Gibby Williams.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you see high-level players on those ball screens watching the NBA. They get him on the back, and as they're trying to get through that, as they're trailing it, he just rises up when the guy's down trying to recover.
44-41. Brody Jarvis off the right side gets it back to Masteller. Masteller off the right wing, guarded by Williams. Williams back to Andela at the top. Top moves over to Wasson. Wasson at the corner. Pump fake now. He'll get it back to Riley Hawk. Hawk moves over to Jarvis. Jarvis jab steps. Now back over to Wasson.
I like the patience here by the Camels. They're spacing. They're going to take the shot they want.
Wasson to Jarvis. Jarvis across court past the Hawk. Three-pointer at the corner. No good. Jack Andela off the board. And he'll try to get it put back up. It's tipped away and knocked away. And here comes Thunder Basin. Gibby Williams. A long high pass back to Sorensen. Sorensen has to work his way around Jack Candela. Sorensen from the top. Back to Gibby. Gibby off the left wing. Drives in the baseline. And a block foul is called. Foul is going to be called here on the floor. As I said, you have to be spot on with the call.
Yeah, those are almost 50-50. That's probably 60-40. Got it right. Brody's in legal guarding. Maybe there's a forearm coming up, but he's got two hands on. So that's tough.
That brings up his third foul of the game as well. Birchfield from the left side, back to goalie to the top. Trying to get it back to Gibby. Gibby to Birchfield. Birchfield, three-pointer at the corner. These three-point buckets just cannot be undenied. It's 47-41. Bolts lead by 6.
Yeah, good screen for Gibby. Pick and pop, maybe a little bit of a ghost screen, they say, but that says more of a ball screen. And then he popped, and he was ready to shoot it.
Brody pump fakes, gets it back to Masteller. Masteller over to Jarvis. Jarvis to the top, 2:55 up to go here in the fourth. Lawson back to Andela, trying to battle his way in, up for two. And a foul is going to be called. Jack Andela to the free throw line.
Yeah, the Camels have been poised down here. They got an open look for Hawk in a scramble. Jack gets the O board and really should have kept it high. He brought it down. Bolt's good job collapsing when he got that board, and that's how they got that ball back for that three on the last possession. Jack here spins away from the double team this possession and gets himself, had the advantage, gets Bolt in the air, knocks down his first free throw.
Jack Andela makes the first one, 47-42, 2:51 left to go in the fourth. Jack Andela trying to work his way on the line. The second shot is up and good. Slices it home.
Yeah, he's an all-state. He's a state champion. He's been in some situations himself. He looked calm, cool, collected there at the line.
Jack Andela up to 14 points already. Birchfield back to Sorensen. Sorensen to Williams. Williams shoots a long three. Oh, Gibby Williams finds his groove. And timeout, Thunder Basin. 50-43. It's a 7-point lead for the Bolts. And Bubba, if you're talking about momentum, Gibby Williams has found it.
Oh man, we're talking about catch, ready to shoot. He's like catch, and I'm gonna shoot. And shoots it high and has a slight fade. You see, he leans back a little bit. That makes it tough. And if you overcommit, he just pulls it up, and then he's really good attacking to his left, and that's opposite from the side. I like to, you close out on his right side, and he's really good driving that. So it makes it a tough guard, man. And he's not ready to shoot. He's gonna shoot.
Makes it 50-43. It's a 7-point lead here for the Bolts. Wow. We'll try and get a 30-second timeout real fast. We'll be right back here with more the Battle of the Gillette here on 97.3 Camel FM.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com. Looking to control access to your property?
And welcome back here with more here on 97.3 Camel FM. Chase Worsley here alongside with Bubba Ladke, 50-43, 7-point lead here for the Bolts. Brody Jarvis from the top, from the right side. Cross right, cross left. Here's Jackie and Dilla. Dilla back left and no good. Ball goes out of bounds, 50-43.
I like that action. It's a Jack posting up a little high, kind of mid-post, looking for Ethan on the other block. But when they doubled from ball side, Brody was wide open for catch and shoot three, missed him. Bolts got the ball back against the Camel token pressure here.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, 50-43. Bolts, largest lead of the night for them. From the right side, back to Sorensen. Sorensen off the right wing, back to Birdsfield. Birdsfield to the top, trying to work his way back to Gibby. Gibby back to Sorensen. Sorensen trying to get to the top end, back to Torrent. You know, Campbell County, they're really going to have to get a quick steal or a foul or something. You got plenty of them with a minute 43 left to go in the fourth. Foul's going to be called here on Mastover.
Yeah, not a place you want to be. Guarding Gibby at 50 feet away from the hoop, man, that's a tough guard. So the best bet for the Camels not letting him catch it. Gibby's got to go get the ball. I think the Bolts just space here. They can work some clock and then get to the free throw line.
50-43, the impound back to Torrin. And Torrin finds it over to Burnsfield. Burnsfield to the top, back out, over to Gibby. Gibby guarded by Jack, and a foul's going to be called here on Andela.
That's a good foul by Jack. I mean, they're two from the bonus. He's out there on an island with Gibby, and just foul him. Let Jarvis, or they got Ethan on him right now, and Gibby's just got to go get the rock again and try to work as much clock that he's going to get himself to the line soon.
Goalie from the right side, and a foul's going to be on Jack, and that's going to pick up his fourth foul. He's going to have to be careful now. Minute 30 left to go with the fourth, 50-43. He was trying to go for the steal, and Gibby Williams will get the ball on the backcourt.
Yeah, now you don't want to foul here. Gibby wants to keep it, so he does get fouled.
Back over to Torrin, back to Birdsfield, and double teamed quickly. Ball picked up and foul. Minute 17 left to go. That'll be the 15th foul. Heading to the bonus we go.
Good job by Tripp there. Yeah, he got trapped. Maybe held on to it for a second. Once the trap was there, he was strong with it. Kind of showed the ball one way and then swept through the defender's arm. Made sure the foul got called, and now he's at the line.
Both teams not giving up here down the stretch. And these are the type of games you want to have before heading into regional play,
right?
state championship games.
You know, last year we lost the one conference game at Laramie, and we had a couple possessions offensively where we didn't execute the way we need to. We see Laramie in the state championship and executed almost to perfection the whole fourth quarter, and the kids were locked in. So, yeah, this is good stuff here. Early conference figured out on both ends, offensively and defensively.
51-43, back out from Riley Hawk off the elbow, back over to Drew Lawson. Lawson pump fakes back over to Masseller. Masseller, three-pointer off the Watson, no good. And rebounded by the Bolts, and it's Birdsfield. 56 seconds remaining here in the fourth. The Battle of Gillette right now, Thunder Basin's hands. 51-43, Williams from the right side. Drew Lawson went down. Riley Hawk is going to pick up the foul.
Good job by Gibby in the in the backcourt there. He gets trapped by two guys, and when you're getting trapped, you want to go with the weaker defender.
Yeah.
Right? He fakes middle. He goes with the slower guy, attacks, gets by him, wastes another 15 seconds or so, and then ends up at the line anyhow.
You know, Gibby Williams, he got hot here in the second half.
Yeah, he stepped up. He won the denied here, and He didn't. I don't know if he had any layups, but he got those
I don't
middies
think he
going.
did.
No layups, but the threes and the middies, man, and at the free throw line here, switched both of those.
It works for him. I mean, that's his game a lot of times, though.
Yeah. Oh man, he's like I said, he's a tough guard, and he gets himself to the line a lot.
10-point lead here for the Bolts. Jarvis fires it back to Andela at the top. Man, they're going to have to get a shot off quick. Jack Andela will drive in the lane, and that's going to be bounced off of his foot, and Gibby Williams will bring it up. And I mean, got to go for the basketball, get a foul, something with 22 seconds left to go. It's a 10-point lead here for the Bolts. And a foul on Drew Wasson.
Yep, good job by Tripp there.
If you're Campbell County, this is one that got away.
Yeah, would you say that 10, 11-point lead there? And that's where, it's like you said, down the stretch, okay, time and score, know every possession counts, know what you want to do each possession. They wasted a couple, but credit the Bolts. Defensively, they really, they showed who they are and what their identity is. They're going to scrap, they're going to double, they're going to fly around, get all the 50-50 balls. So, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a learning experience for the Camels because it's there. They're getting better. You can see it each week. And they'll keep playing through those bigs.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be, I like their chances against Sheridan. I'm going to, interested to see how they do. Hawk with a good look there for three.
Three-pointer from Hawk. That's going to be rebounded by the Bolts, and Torrance going to bring it up, and he'll try to slam it down. He'll miss really badly. And it'll be Thunder Basin who comes away with the win. And Gibby Williams misses the block right there at the buzzer. Thunder Basin wins 54-43, coming back from 11 points down. What a game. Coach, final thoughts for you.
Oh, I think, both Gibby Williams, right, like I said, the fourth quarter, second half, really, the whole second half, so efficient. Hit the threes, I get 3 threes, hit free throw line, those middies, he's a tough guard. So offensively, he's in. He can get buckets, and then defensively was really where the Bolts won it.
Absolutely.
They won it on the defensive end and the rebound and doing the job in the paint, scrapping. So, yeah, I think their players are happy going in the locker room there, and they know they're in a good position right now in conference. And the Camels have nothing to hang their head about. They're upset. Anytime you play right, you're not happy. Their heads are hanging as they go in the locker room here. But Coach Harrison, right now, he should be thinking positive thoughts.
100%.
As this goes through, we're right there. Them shooters, we mentioned Hawk, he can get it going. He's going to keep shooting better. We've seen Wasson. He's been shooting really good since conference started, and then Jarvis is a shooter. So you throw those 5 guys, and then McMillan off the bench, they got a lot to be, thinking ahead. We're going to be a tough out down the stretch. Yeah. And regionals is right here in the Castle of Chaos. So I know in the back of the Camels' minds are we got to get the best position we can, come into regionals, get that first game. That's all it's about. Both these teams, let's get the best position we can, win the first game, go to state. And now it's about 3 games. And both these teams are thinking bigger than, the next game here. Big picture, they're both thinking we want to win 3 down in Casper.
That's the nice part down here. The fact that, regionals is here this year, and that is, it's going to be nice for me because not having to travel down.
Oh, by golly.
Oh, my goodness, man. That was crazy down there in Cheyenne last year.
You've been in Scotts Bluff. I think you might have went to Montana, and you're down a couple in Cheyenne.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly.
We've gone everywhere. We go everywhere. But, all right, when we come back, we're going to go over the statistics of what Coach Bubba Ladke put together for us. And we'll be back here with more Campbell County and Thunder Basin Bowl basketball. This has been the Battle of Gillette. Thunder Basin comes away with the win. We'll be back after this.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Listen up, folks, it's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenient stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Around here, the work starts early, and we wouldn't have it any other way. From lush green lawns in the summer to reliable snow removal in the winter, we're here year-round to keep your property looking its best.
At Strands Lawn Care, we take pride in every property we touch. From backyards to business fronts, it's about more than landscaping for us. It's about helping our community look its best.
We're your neighbors. We shop at the same stores, our kids go to the same schools, and we treat every property like they're our own.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't just where we work, it's where we live.
Strands Lawn Care, local people, lasting results.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch, right on in, settle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Basin.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Well, welcome back here with more of the Battle of Gillette. Some dubs for Thunder Basin. Come away with a sweep today here in the battle. And let's kind of run down these statistics that we got going on, Bubba.
Yeah, we can start with the Bolts. Gibby with 26. I think he had 11 at halftime, so maybe 15 second half shots or bucket or points. And I don't think he missed maybe 2 shots in last 3 quarters. So, I mean, Mr. Efficient, he's the one that just took over there in the second half. Yeah, and for the Camels, Andela with 12, 8 boards. And you got Hawk with 8. It was good to see him get going a little bit. Wasson with 7. So, balanced scoring by the Camels. But really, the fourth quarter was the difference. The Bolts came out, guarded, and rebounded, and that's what they have to do. And Gibby took over on the other end and got the buckets he needed. So, yeah, it was a well-played game, and the Bolts looked really good down the stretch and deserved that victory.
It was a really good matchup here for both teams. I mean, down the stretch, as we talk about, Bolts kind of figured something out. Coach Tony Schamberg going to be joining us here in a moment as well, too. And the ESPN guy coming in here. How's it going, Coach? Are you feeling a little bit better?
It's better than losing and coming up here and doing this like last year. And I had to sit and watch Bubba do this last year. He was smiling and I was pouting.
You were pouting.
No, it's good.
Man, good
it's
game,
always
Coach.
Better to win. Thanks.
All right, what do you got, man? Gibby Williams, the fourth quarter, I guess, started the whole second half basically. They feel like he didn't miss a shot.
Yeah.
3-point. We talk about the 3 level, and he could get from the 3-point line. We see he didn't miss second half, and then the free throw line, he's able to get there. So really, you could say 4 levels if you had the free throws, because he's probably better than anyone at the state getting there.
Yeah.
Only shooting 70. I said he's probably better than that. But I mean, what do you got on Gibby, man? Give it to me.
He's really hard to guard in space, and that's all we try to do tonight. And I told them over there, you've been in part of this game a lot. It's an emotional game, and the kids are pressing so hard, and they're pushing too hard, and they're trying to make plays that are probably not the smartest plays. But I thought the first half we took good shots. We just didn't make any, And then when we didn't make any, we tried to get closer. And then getting closer against bigger guys doesn't always work. And then so, we tried to force a couple inside, and Jack blocked them, and Ethan got to us. And I said, guys, just keep shooting your jump shots. You're jump shooters. Yeah. And trust it, and it took 3 quarters, and then finally Gibby hit one, and it was like you could feel the weight, like, all right, we can
kinda
shoot.
like
We mentioned that
very
first, it was the first quarter, you got to the rim, and Big Jack said they haven't seen a guy like Jack necessarily. I don't know if you have or not, but he's getting blocked, shooting tough ones. I'm like, if they just fake that, they'll find guys in open space. Exactly what you did, and got the shot. And even if you miss open shots, you're happy with it because it's a good possession. So you missed a couple the first half, but then the second half they fall. It's just all numbers.
It was exactly the same
shots. You got to keep shooting them.
And I'll let Gibby shoot it 40 times a game if he comes off a ball screen, and we can live with that because he's going to shoot to his number at some point. And then when you start running at him, you got Tripp finally relaxed. Tripp was so uptight, and he didn't play very well for 3 quarters. And I really challenged him at the quarter timeout. I said, you know what? You're getting your butt kicked on the other end, and it's embarrassing. Would you just settle in and do what you can do and relax and play? And I think once Gibby hit a shot, it relaxed him, and he got a stop, and then he hit a 3.
Big shot on that ball screen, slipped it to the corner, man. You can see the confidence when he caught that.
Yeah. And that's what he does, and he can stretch you, and when you have not one guy that can shoot, but 2 guys, and then goalie hits a shot, and then now you're running at all your closeouts.
Then we call it floodgates are open.
Yep. And then
the floodgates are open,
and it's fun. And then you get a stop, and you get the other team puts their head down a little bit, and you get a run out, and then. It's a game of runs, but I thought for the most part we stayed the course defensively, and we made them work for every shot they got. I didn't think we had really too bad of breakdowns other than getting beat from 28 feet on a one-on-one drive, which can't happen. But Jack had to earn everything he got. Ethan had to earn everything he got, and that's all you can ask. You're not going to stop those guys, but you got to make them tough. Yeah. And when they get tough baskets, then you can live with it. So.
You know, so far this season, I mean, this was probably one of the hardest tests so far. I mean, one, you're going 5 minutes away trying to get in a away groove, but granted, you're still kind of in a home groove type of situation. And then you have the two of the biggest guys in the state as well going up against. What were you guys able to do to, like, just make that not even an issue? I know I was talking with Coach Meyer yesterday saying once the shots are able to fall from three-point land, I mean, we should have no problems. And at the second half, that's kind of where it went.
Yeah, and you know, these games it's an emotional roller coaster, right? These kids want it so bad, and the student sections were great tonight. I mean, we had ESPN down there in the corner.
That's
we
awesome.
had the Hunters over here in this corner, and they're yelling at each other. It's fun, and whoever handles the emotions, honestly, the first quarter is just feeling each other out. And I mean, last year we were down 25 at the end of the first quarter, and we didn't know what to do. And then our swing comes. It's a game of run, and you're never out of it, right? And so you just try to control your emotions and control the swings. And then, you know, Saturday's the same thing. That's a rivalry game, and it's going to be heated. And I tell you what, they play. The one thing Sheridan has more than either one of these two teams, in my opinion, is they got 9 guys they're playing, and it's hard.
Yeah. When
you're playing a lot of guys, there's going to, you know, it's going to be a long game, and they've got a lot of guys that can score the ball, and so, you know, it's going to be tough. But, you know, that's always a fun one, too. You can throw everything out the window on that one and tip it up, and that's what's fun about it. It's competitive, and if you're a competitor, you love this.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, we got to talk about Hugh throwing a freshman out there with Coulter Fitzgerald. I mean, what'd you see from his play style to get him into the game?
I just love, he competes every single day and does anything I ask him to do, and he plays hard. And it's a skill, and everybody talks about playing hard, and there's some guys that play hard, and then there's guys that talk about playing hard that take plays off. And I know I can trust Coulter to do one thing. And, you know, when we got beat by Central, I thought we just had a big letdown. And in practice, you know, I put him on Gibby, and I just say pick him up and wear him out because he's a good athlete as a freshman. Yeah. And I said, why am I not playing him? I need a guard sub. I just, you know, we don't lose to Central, I might not even be playing him. But I know what I'm getting from him, and I think he adds depth, and he gives Tripp a break, he gives goalie a break, and he can guard the ball. And, you know, I can trust him on offense to not do anything he's not supposed to, and he doesn't turn it over, although he had a turnover the first half and just nerves in the freshman game and that happens. But like I said, it's a skill, and just being able to play hard is something I want our program to be about. Like, when we step on the court, there's not going to be a team that plays harder than us, and it's a building block. Like, we have to get there. We're not there yet, in my opinion, but we're slowly getting there, and that's where we want this to go. So.
All right, so final question for you. Give me your final thoughts of this of the weekend so far. I mean, so far, getting the job done here against Campbell County here on the away turf. Then you have Sheridan coming up. What do you guys need to do to get the job done with Sheridan? And then your final thoughts for today's game.
Enjoy this tonight and forget about it tomorrow, and get focused on what we got to do to them. Hopefully the Camels can wear them out a little bit and make their legs a little tired before they come over here. But, you know, it's almost better to play back-to-back in a sense, because tomorrow's a tough day. You can walk through some things, but you can't do this. And sometimes if you walk through things, you get in bad habits and not going hard and just messing around. So it's a focus thing, and we're going to have to lock in, and we know what we're going to get from Sheridan. And, you know, but the biggest thing, enjoy this tonight and forget about it tomorrow and lock in for Sheridan.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Well, once
Congrats.
again, that's head coach Tony Shambury here. And as Coach Bubba Ladke, we can give our final comments coming up now. I mean, we take a look at both of these games. You look at the girls' game, you look at the guys' game. Both games down the stretch, Thunder Basin came out, figured out ways in the second half, and completed the 4 quarters.
Yep, I'm going to say defense for both the Lady Bolts and the male, the boys, the men from the Bolts side. You know, they got it done defensively and hit big shots. You know, at least the guys, the girls just did it by just scrapping and attacking the paint and getting to the line and getting advantages on the rebounds. They got a lot of putbacks. So congrats to the Bolts. You know, I'm wearing my purple shirt right now. You know, it's tough for me, but, man, they played well. And I think the Lady Camels, and the men's side, the Camels, they should be excited. Like, they're right there. They're little things. They're fixable things. Like, some things aren't fixable. Like, you could work for months, and it's just you're not going to get to where you want to get to. Like, the Camels, they know they can get to where they want to. It's just they're little adjustments, and it's a long season, and there's a let's see. I'm not going to do any math right now. There's quite a few practices left. I'd know if I was in season how many practices I have left, and I would be
you would
adjusting.
know.
So anyway, like they got a lot of practices left, and they're just going to work on one little thing at a time. You can't fix everything at once, but just one little thing at a time. Keep getting better. So I think they need to keep their heads up because tomorrow night they got Sheridan, number one team in the state. They got a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah.
Tough guards, shooters, length, athleticism, defense. They can shoot from in. They got stuff inside, outside, and it's but I think the Camels match up with them as good as anybody.
Yeah.
So I think right now, like rest back to back. You get to the state, you go back to back to back. So conference, you're used to back to back. So it's not like these guys.
You got to get used to that.
Even though I think almost the starting five got close to 30 minutes, for the Camels. So it's a thing. But you got the muscles got to get trained for down the stretch because you're going to be playing, 20 to 32 minutes a game, and Camel's going to be ready. Coach Anderson's going to get them ready. Bolts get that day off, and they're going to be ready. They got a plan. They got that extra day, which is nice. And then Sheridan has to go back to back, so their legs could be a little weary against the Bolts. So we'll see. And it's it's great. This is one of the best weekends in basketball when you got the Bolts, the Bronx, and the Camels going at it. Yeah, usually the top three teams in the league, and the toughest league in the state. So I love it. And I don't mind being up here instead of down there. I can relax and going home. I'm not going to watch any film.
Yeah.
Call my dad.
You're just kind of
go to bed,
life.
get back, go to work tomorrow. It's not bad.
Not having to worry
Coach
about
Anderson's going to be, he's scratching his head, and he's thinking already for tomorrow. But
yeah,
I think both teams should be excited for, what's up ahead for them.
Absolutely. Well, once again, finals here today. It was 48-28 for Thunder Basin. Lady Bolts taking down the Lady Camels. And then Campbell County falling to Thunder Basin 43-52. The final here tonight for the Battle of Gillette. It's a sweep for Thunder Basin this round as we will be back out once again. Battle of Gillette next time. We'll be back at Thunder Basin. And the question is, can Thunder Basin finish out the year sweep as what Campbell County did to them last year? So that will be the big question mark. A couple of weeks away from that going down. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in here on Horseman Broadcasting and Entertainment, BasinsRadio.com. You're on 97.3 Campbell FM.
Coach Anderson, is he coming up now?
Coach
like
Anderson
suddenly he's coming a little late. He's up, thumbs up. Yeah, let's go. Might as well.
We're going to get Anderson too tonight. All right, we're going to hold off on the big festivities.
He was a big guy. He was a trailer on the break. He's kind of trailing on this just here in the nick of time.
Just right
I've already
here.
shot that thing in City League, and he's got to go clean up the rebound. He's a little behind on that.
Well, Coach, just walk me through this one.
Well, tale of two halves, I guess you could say, or even, the fourth quarter was obviously where things kind of went off the rails. And, I thought in the first half we did a good job defensively, contained Gibby, and really stayed home on the rest of their threes. But then, in the second half, or in the fourth quarter more specifically, Gibby did what he does sometimes. He hit some really tough shots, and then everybody else kind of got it going too. I think we've, all been around Gillette basketball enough to see that the making shots gets pretty contagious, and there's a confidence that comes with that. And so, Gibby hit a couple, and then the next thing you know, it's like everybody's doing it.
Yeah, no, and getting the ball inside the paint was a big first half situation. You saw Riley Hawk also come away with some big 3-pointers. Drew Austin came away with some big 3-pointers. Brody Jarvis. It kind of felt like in that first half everything was clicking, and then all of a sudden that second half, of course, Thunder Basin's not going to go away in that case, but we also got to go back. Jack Andella hit a big-time shot off the mid-range, hits to the free throw line, makes the shot, makes it a 3-point game. What was the conversation like gaining that momentum at the half?
Yeah, I was pleased with the way we executed for the most part, and I'd have to watch film, but I think the last 2 minutes or 2:30, it went from 8 or 9 to 2 or 1, going into half. And so I think ideally you finish that quarter better. But, battled back in the third. We were definitely in a position to win the game. It's just, you got to finish. And the fourth quarter is, like I said, where things kind of fell apart.
Yeah, you got a couple little things to fix, right? It's not like you hang your heads. It's a rivalry game, but it's just like little things. You mentioned a run, they hit a few threes. But what little things are you going to, talk about or work on? You got one, Sheridan quick.
For sure.
Next week, just little things. What are you thinking about to just adjust?
Yeah, I mean, I think defensively, obviously, as it pertains to the scout, that's an area where we can still improve a little bit. It's like this, to me, it mirrored the Green River game a little bit, where it's like, they have kids that want to shoot, and so I think ideally you don't let them do what they want to do. But, of course, a lot of what they do, it starts with Gibby and him creating advantages. He's a hard guy to keep in front, and so it's easier said than done sometimes. And then on the offensive end, I think we can still execute better. I think we saw in the half court when we run our stuff like we want to, we got easy looks and post touches and layups or open threes. And then there's that element of like settle, right? Where maybe it's just, and some of it's fatigue. I acknowledge that after. It's like, I'm probably not playing enough guys, so we got to find a way to get these guys rest. But those possessions to me are similar to turnovers where, it's one pass and we jack a three because it's the easy thing to do as opposed to run offense and, be disciplined and make it really tough on them. So that's another area I think we can be better. But pleased with our effort. I feel like we're playing hard for sure and defending better than we were a month ago. There's no doubt about that.
Well, Coach, you have Sheridan tomorrow. It's a quick right back-to-back games. And, I mean, it's the back-to-back situations you do this whole conference season, but it's also a good testament, especially when you get to that regionals or you get to state. I mean, those back-to-backs are pretty hard sometimes, but when you look at Sheridan, you look at the setup that they're kind of rolling after this game, what are some of your thoughts maybe you guys need to kind of work on in between now and tomorrow night's game?
It'll be a good test for sure. They're a really good team, and they're going to be physical. I think they'll match our size as well as anybody in the state. But, I'm excited. I think they're a good barometer right now to kind of see where you're at as it pertains to, winning a state championship, which that's still our goal. And so, I don't know. Obviously, we won't get on the floor tomorrow other than when it's time to play, and so we'll talk about a couple things. But keep emphasizing the same stuff. Defend, rebound, and run good offense. Get easy shots every possession.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up here and talking with us, and we'll see you in Sheridan tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Once again, that's Coach Anderson here, finishing out here with the Campbell County Camels. And once again, Bubba, do you have any final thoughts?
No, it's a good night basketball for the Bolts and not so good for the purple and gold, by golly. But, hey, like I said, both these teams got to be excited to go down the stretch. They're starting to find their identity, and I know the Camels are going to keep getting better, and the Bolts kind of seeing what they got to do. So it's going to be fun down the stretch, and I think both of them got a great chance to get themselves in position for a good seed in regionals, and then just get that first win. That's what it's about. Get that one dub, and then get to state and win 3, man.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for us here. Once again, Thunder Basin comes away with the sweep tonight, and it will be moving out to tomorrow night's game. Campbell County and Sheridan tomorrow night from 5:30 and 7 o'clock are your game times there in Sheridan. From Chase the Horseman and Horsley, from Bubba Latke, we will see you guys next time here with more of the Battle of Gillette coming your way later on.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew.
On the Basin Radio Network. Today's event was brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Also brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. This has been a production of the Basin Radio Network.